come around is when I feel like I'm safe and sound. Why does it have to be that way? Every single day I feel this way.
My shit ice cold, Trey Young. And you know I wear my heart on my sleeve. You hitting all the reads. Pack your shit like you finna leave. I go and hide your keys. Put you in position to win. Bless you without a sneeze. Bust you down in all the VV. That we was getting cheap. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey Young. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey Young.
Shit ice cold, Trey Young. Come around is when I feel like I'm safe and sound. Why does it have to be that way? Every single day I feel this way.
My shit ice cold, Trey Young. And you know I wear my heart on my sleeve. You hitting all the reads. Pack your shit like you finna leave. I go and hide your keys. Put you in position to win. Bless you without a sneeze. Bust you down in all the VV. That we was getting cheap. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey Young. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey Young.
Shit ice cold, Trey Young.
Bruh. Listen, family, listen. Y'all know I like to drink the Kool-Aid, right? Even though I like drinking Kool-Aid, I'm gonna keep it. I still keep it real. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and say it, bro. We not too good right now, bro. We not too good. Let me start off by let me pull up these stats real quick, and then we're gonna get to the fans so they can get their thoughts off. Listen, I don't even feel like hearing this shit tonight. So I ain't finna be up here long today, man. Like if everybody on the panel want to chop it up, that's cool. I ain't got it. Your boy, I ain't got it in me tonight. I just don't have it in, bruh. We find ways to lose games, bruh. Like we don't even attempt to play smart to win a game. It's like how do we lose to this team, bruh? How do we lose to a team? Listen, we not good, bro. And I'm gonna go and say it. I'm gonna say it right now so everybody know where I stand, man. Listen, bro, we need a roster overhaul. Let me tell y'all something. Fuck these stats. I'm not pulling up no stats. Let me tell y'all something. Let me just get this off my chest, man. Okay. this team, this team, they don't play. They don't even play with a championship mentality, in my opinion. In my opinion, once again, I'm just a fan. I'm just giving you my opinion. Okay. I don't want nobody coming up here. Well, Demond, you don't play NBA ball. Listen, I'm a fan. I give my perspective as a fan. I don't see championship level effort on the court. I don't see championship level mentally just processing what's going on. I don't see that, man. It looks like, and I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all, man. We look like a team that's in the middle of a rebuild. That's what we really look like. So when I say that, and then I start thinking about the players that's actually on the roster, like in the front office, and it's like they refuse to do anything. Like I've never seen a team. I've never seen a team run a dude on a two-way, play all the games, and then let him sit on the end of the bench. And then you have a. Do y'all know? Let me tell y'all something, man. Do y'all know our last two first round draft picks? Do you know where they're at right now? Our last two first round draft picks. Do you know where they at? I'm gonna tell you where they at. They in North Carolina about to play with the College Park Skyhawks. Let me tell you something else. During that game, right, in the first quarter, Murray scored like 8 points in a row, and Quinn Snyder took him out the game. Why would you do that? Then he set him for like 6 minutes. Why would you do that? Why? Jalen Johnson, listen, stop doing the playmaking shit. Stop it. Stop jumping in the air trying to pass the ball at the last second. You probably got the best talent on the court. Every time you get in that lane, it should be a shot. It should be a bucket. Stop looking to pass all the time. You should be way more aggressive, in my opinion. Way more aggressive. The homegirl Linda said, pull them stats up. Way more aggressive. Murray, why would you call for the ball and you on the line? You tiptoeing the line. We didn't even get a shot off. Then we so not just non-complacent. You just let them they just threw the ball down the thing. And Bruce Brown scored. Let me pull these stats up. Then I'm gonna drop this link. The homegirl Linda say, pull up the stats. I'm gonna pull them up. We equal opportunity around here. We equal opportunity. Let's look at them real quick. The homegirl Linda says she want to see these stats. Let's look at them. Y'all tell me. All right, let's look real quick. And let me drop this link, man. Here's the link. Tonight game, we're gonna do 2 minutes. If you come up here 2 minutes, so we can get to the open forum, so I can go to the garage, okay, and chill for the rest of the night. Cause let me tell you something. I'm not finna let these Hawks stress me out. I'm not finna let these Hawks stress me out. Not gonna happen. Not going to happen today. I'm not gonna let them. But let me look at these stats real quick for the homegirl Linda. Base 6 for 15 from the field, 18 points. Sadiq gave you 18 points and 9 boards. I mean, that's good night for Sadiq. 40% shooting. That's not too bad. It's not great, but he was 57%. He got his 3 ball back, 4 for 7. Jalen Johnson, 6 for 13, 12 points, 12 rebounds, a double-double for the young guy. In my opinion, he probably should have had 20 points if he wasn't so passive. Clint Capella, minutes restriction, 1 for 4. To me, on the offensive side, he was freaking awful. When I seen him miss them layups, man, by himself, I just couldn't take it no more. Murray, 10 for 18. Couldn't find the 3 ball for us tonight. But he gave you 24 points. He gave you 10. Shit, Murray almost had a triple-double. Murray gave you 24 points, 10 rebounds, 7 assists, 56% shooting. Sheesh. Murray was freaking cooking. Trae Young, 4 for 13. Oh, man, that was dismal. He had 11 points. Listen, I'm gonna say this, man. That damn 3 that he took, bro. I was so angry, dog. I was so angry. Like, you gotta come on, Trae. You cannot shoot that right there, man. Come on. It's not like you was feeling it tonight. If you was feeling it, then I could have been like, I feel you. I feel you. But my God, you was shooting awful tonight. Why not? See what else is going on first. You feel me? Let's see what's going on before we launch that. Come on, guys. But that's the stats, man. Listen, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, bro. I don't even feel like I'm just gonna set the clock, man. Give y'all 2 minutes. Y'all do y'all thing, man. So we can go to this open forum, bro. Cause I don't have no words. I have no words. Let me set this thing up. All right, 2 minutes. Let me set that up real quick. All right, here we go. And we are starting off with our fellow Raptors fan, long time, not even a long time, day one. So before y'all even say anything, chat, my guy Jordan is a day one subscriber to the channel. Okay, he's probably here before probably about 95% of a whole bunch of people. But he's just so happened to be a Raptors fan. So we're gonna hear what my guy got to say. What's good, Jordan? What's popping with your homie?
My guy, both these teams suck. I think that we tried to give it to you, man. We tried our best.
We try to be gentlemen.
Man, we tried to give it to you.
We want to be gentlemen this evening.
Oh,
say,
my
no, y'all earned it. This is y'all win. Y'all go ahead and take it.
Well, I'll tell you, the difference between these two teams is minor, but the difference between these two teams is that one team is in a rebuild and they admit it, and the other team is in a rebuild and they don't. So that's the bottom line right now. I was encouraged as a Raptors fan, seeing what we put out there tonight and recently, frankly, Quickly's played very well, and giving him that starting caliber minutes that he needed from New York that he didn't get, he's been great for us. And Scotty's been fantastic. And we were without RJ tonight, and RJ's been great. So I think, having those 3 pieces, I think the bottom line for us is this team is just as good as the team was at the start of the season in terms of what we're putting out there on the court. But we get younger and we get more picks from where we were at the beginning of the year. So were the trades fantastic for us? Probably not. We probably could have gotten more in previous years. But ultimately, I still think they're a net positive for the franchise because we're going in the right direction. As for you guys, Man, the biggest thing that spoke to me tonight was what the hell happened to Bogdanovich, man? Because the last time, earlier in the season, he was cooking, man. And is this what he's been doing recently, or is this just like a random game that he's pulling this out? Like 29% from the field. He looked uncomfortable all night. Like, is that what you guys have been getting recently?
No, actually, Bogey been cooking lately, man. He just had I guess he a little rusty. I guess.
Right.
We was rusty as hell in that first quarter, man. Big time rusty.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the fact that the Raptors let you guys back in it, I mean, that was just saying, here, come on, we want our draft pick. Can come and take the game from us. Our draft pick, we're in a sticky situation with that because our draft pick's top 6 protected. So we want to fall in the bottom 6 this year. So we're, at first, you would think we're trying to lose games, but they've been playing well the last 5 games here. So
wait, who got y'all pick?
It's San Antonio. We paid it. We traded that a top 6 protected pick
for Pirtle.
That's right. Last trade deadline.
Oh, so it's top. You said it's top 6 protected.
Top 6 protected. That's why it's so fascinating. Right now, the Raptors aren't necessarily trying to win because we're in a really sticky spot with that. Because we're right now we're right there. But the bottom line is, I think at this point the Raptors kind of just got to go for it and try to get as far along as they can. And really, the bottom line is, if you get into the play-in, it's a good thing for you because you get to develop these guys further and let them play some meaningful basketball all together as a young unit. Because the bottom line is, you're not going to be worse than Memphis, Portland. You're obviously not worse than Detroit. You're falling at number 6 at best. You're going to be in the 6th spot for that lottery, and those ping pong balls can fall in any direction anyhow. So if you finish, you know what I'm saying. So at this point, I think they should just try to put down the best representative of basketball they can, play the best brand of basketball, and try to get as far along as they can. If they play one play-in game and lose, I'll be okay with it. They get a good rep as a team and a unit to play technically playoff basketball, and I think that'll go a long way. But next year, I'm actually encouraged to see what this team can do because, I mean, these, all 3 of those main guys we got with regards to the big 3, Scotty, Quickly, and Barrett. I think those 3 can surprise some people, and they've played well. And giving them a whole offseason of reps together, I think that this team could be pretty interesting. And the other thing with that, I don't mean to take up too much more time, but I guess to fill people in where we're at. The other interesting thing is that because of the trade we made, we have at worst right now 3 picks in the top 31 of this draft, or 2 picks in the top 31. And if our pick conveys, then that's a different story. But either way, we're bringing in some pretty solid talent into the roster. And I didn't even mention Grady Dick or some of the other young guys that are coming along, and they've been just playing fantastic as of late. So the Raptors are not going to be competitive next year. That's not what I'm saying, but I do think that this team can make some strides. In I like the core for a rebuild. I like where we're at with that accord too. So,
all right, my guy. Thanks for tapping in.
Appreciate you.
Something. What you did? Shave or something? Got a haircut?
Hey, I just got fatter in the face. That's all you're seeing. That's why it's popping out at you. But nah.
Oh, I thought you got a haircut or shaved or something. I'm like, something's different. I couldn't tell. All right, my guy. Salute to my guy Jordan, man. We appreciate you for tapping in, my guy. Don't be a stranger, Jay. Don't be a stranger.
I'm not, my guy.
All right. We got Foot up in the building. What's good, Mr. Foot?
What's up? Yeah, I was trying to sit there and figure out what the hell Jordan looked different or something.
Yeah, I can't tell what it was.
I can't. It ain't.
I thought he got a haircut or he shaved or something. He talking. I'm like,
hey man, hey. Well, I used to say, as constructed, this ain't it, right?
It ain't it, bro.
Didn't I tell y'all?
Hey, you've been saying it from jump.
Didn't I tell y'all we in a dilemma long time ago? Because look, bro, they got some stuff to work with. We ain't got shit to work with. That's why I kept saying when everybody talking about getting this pick, fuck them picks, man. We need to get some dudes in here, bro. We need to get some dudes. And
bro, I don't even know.
I was taking up for Trey. He played all right, he in the call, but after that damn shot, bro, come on, dude. That's the same.
I mean, at this point, bro, I don't know what. Listen,
we in the rebuild, bro.
We need to go listen.
Hey, we are in a rebuild. You can't tell
me. Package these niggas up. Go get LeBron James.
Something.
This ain't working, bro.
It ain't gonna work. We have
It's
either
not
the
working.
owner.
Hey, Kool-Aid, you need to bring your ass up here because you need to. I need to hear you speak about Trae Young tonight. My bad. Go ahead. My
No,
bad.
that's all good because shit. Ain't no sense being on repeat. But either we're going to admit win the rebuild, and two options. You trade everybody and just rebuild this shit, or you go above the luxury tax, get them players to talk, go get a couple more superstars, and just pay that damn money.
I mean,
Which one you gonna pick? You got to pick one of those. As far as I can see
listen,
it.
I mean, I'm not disagreeing with you at all, right? But like none of the players we had, listen, they rebuild. We not even playing the young dudes. At least if we was playing the young dudes, you could be like, okay, we trying to see what we got. The season's over with, but
just tank, man. Fuck it, just tank. I mean, it makes. I'm really tired of
like
watching
these dudes play with no effort. They don't get back on defense. But man, let me tell you something. That damn, I was so mad when Trey shot that 3, bro. I cannot get that. I'm like, why would you shoot
That's
that?
the dumbest shit. We keep playing dumb. That was the dumbest shit. Cause Leonard had said something about Trey. I said, well, no, I ain't gonna put everything on Trey until he shot that shot. Nah, player, you getting that smoke. Cause you keep doing that dumb ass shit.
I mean, you had a bright spot with Bruno, gave us a little something. You had a bright spot. Finally got that Coach Quinn grew some balls and decided
Hey, I
to
like
take
them.
a
I
fourth
like them.
player.
I like them lineups.
Yeah, I like that Igor wasn't just taking Trey and Murray out the game just to be doing the shit. Like
fuck a standard that you created. Coach to the floor of the game, bro. He, like you said, you call it out all the time. Well, they gonna pull out this and then it's like clockwork, like by the book, bro. You got to take it's the flow. But yeah, ain't a repeat all the other bullshit. Why we keep talking about same shit? I catch y'all on it ain't gonna be her long tonight either.
Me
The
neither.
shit just on repeat.
Yeah. All right, Foot. Here we go. We got my boy SS. What's good, SS?
How you doing, Demar? It's been a grip. I haven't been up here in a long time.
Yeah, man. Another L.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna ask you this question before I forget.
What's up?
Where you find that YQ song at, bro? I've been looking for that shit for weeks and I cannot
Send me
find it.
send me your email.
All right, I'll post in the
I'll
chat
email
when
it to you.
I'm done with this shit. First of all, I want to shout out to Quinn, man. He finally did it.
Yeah, he finally stood up for the players, man.
We've been talking all year. Oh, why won't Quinn sit, bro? He went off. But oh yeah, Quinn. Oh yeah. JJ, I got smoke for him, bro. It was a play where I think it was Trey or Murray passed him wide open middle lane. You had I think quickly in the paint, and then two of y'all guys in the corner. This man JJ caught the ball wide open and looked. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, shoot the ball, try to dunk on him or something. Like, I know you can do it, but why are you just acting like you can't do nothing? Like pedestrian.
I don't know why he's so timid. Like, just go score the ball, man. Like, he had a whole open lane. I was like, what are you doing?
I don't think he has a left hand, Damon. I see him drive to left, but he don't finish left. He finished right hand, left side of the basket. I'm like, do something else. Like, and Trey, I get your offense isn't rolling, bro. I get it. I understand. But why you don't give me nothing else if you can't score? His passing wasn't that great today either. Like, let's be honest.
Okay.
It was okay, but it wasn't phenomenal. Like, he didn't make up for anything. Don't play defense. So he's just a body in the court. Jacking up shots. Because you're talking about that shot he took in the fourth. He took that same shot in the second quarter. He came down, sidestep 3, and bricked it. I'm like, what are you doing? But that's really it,
no
man.
words, man. No words.
I'm sitting here watching this Wolves Bucks game. Hopefully it'll be better than what the one that I just fucking watched. So you want me to post in this chat or I'll post in the chat. I got you. All right.
Post it in a private chat.
All right. Appreciate you,
bet.
Demar.
All right, my guy SS tapped in. Appreciate you, my guy. Oh, we got my guy coming up there. Been a minute. It been a minute, my guy. So in the building down there in the FLA.
Yeah.
Talk to me, man. Talk to me.
All right.
My bad. Go ahead, my guy.
First thing, Train pushed me off that night, man. The Train just lost me some money, man. I bet it on this nigga. Oh my God, bro. That nigga couldn't even score 18 points, bro. All I need him to do is score 18 points, bro. Man, I agree with what Foot said, man. We in a rebuild, man. Basically. We just ain't admitting it.
Yeah. I mean, I hope we definitely ain't trying to win. I hope we ain't, because we looking bad.
Yeah, we looking bad. But look, I want to say something about that sideline thing that you were talking about. He didn't step out of bounds though. They showed the replay of that shit, and they was trying to get the coach to challenge this shit, but he ain't challenging shit. Like, what you gonna do? Take the timeout home with you, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? You got one time.
That's what he did.
Right. Oh, bro, that shit was crazy, bro.
Hey, how much money you lost, man?
200. And I you know the crazy thing is,
man.
I put the money on there because I said, all right, Trey didn't have a good game last time. He gonna stunt this time. And I looked at the stats. His previous games he played against Toronto, 30s, late 20s. You know what I'm saying? So I said, I know
he averaged 34 points against the Raptors this year, right?
Right. So I'm just like, all right, I know he gonna score.
And you probably like, oh, this easy bread right here.
Right. So I told my homegirl, I said, we're gonna put all of it on them. Oh boy. And I know she just texted me. She just texted me about that shit. I know that's what she texted me about.
Oh man, this is so funny, bro. Hey, don't worry. Hey, they cost me 150. I lost 150. I'm waiting to probably the end of March, then I'm gonna pay my debt.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you know, so your bet was realistic though. That was a good bet.
Yeah, because I studied all that shit. I'm like, I don't have to be betting just to be betting. I mean, winning most of my bets. But like,
he averaged 34 against the Raptors. So like, when you take that bet, I mean, that's a reasonable bet. A lot of people, I would have took it.
Yeah.
I would have took it, but Trey was some shit tonight, bro. But that 3 ball, man.
I don't even know why he took that shit, man. Like, I guess he figured like I ain't been scoring, so I got to try to score something. You know what I'm saying? But I think Trainer mentally checked out, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think he mentally checked out.
Ooh, okay. All righty.
Yeah, I really believe that, man. I believe because he ain't playing with no kind of like that he ain't got that no more, man. You know what I'm saying?
So what you saying? You say he already in Cancun.
Yeah.
I feel you, my guy. You got anything else to add, my guy, before we move on?
Nah, that's it, man. My fault, man.
You gonna be here for the forum?
Yeah.
You better answer them texts.
I know I'm about to do it now.
All right, my guy said D. What's good, Juan?
Hold on, man. Hold on.
You good, or you want me to come back to you? Oh,
no, I'm good, man. I'm just tired. Why people just now admitting that this is a lottery team? Like, are we serious? I'm not a team, rebuilding team. Are we serious right now? Demar, you hear me?
Hold on, you fro. I can hear
You
you.
hear me?
You fro. Hold on. Oh, you good now? You good now?
Bro, why we just now admitting this is a rebuilding team? We've been rebuilding since the season started. Like we ain't did nothing different. We didn't address none of our sides. I'm sorry about all the background chatter too, chat.
Oh no, you good.
My
Go ahead, my
kids
guy.
back there.
Go
Um,
ahead.
you know it's the common denominator. One of the common denominators in these last 3 games. Trey Young has not shot well in the last 4 games. Go back and look at his last 4 games. He has shot under 50%, under 40% the last 3 games, 4 games. You know what else? We have lost to 3 straight teams below 500 again. Like when does the pain stop? When does the pain stop, man? You know what I mean? Like I don't even know what to go with this team. You know what's even makes it even worse as a Hawks fan is that
What's
we know in the off season we about to lose Sadiq Bey probably and probably either Trey Young or DeJounte Murray because we know Tony Wrestler is not going to go over the tax. Like fans ain't even thinking about that, but like it's going to happen. Somebody's gone. Somebody's leaving, and we're going to either get worse or we're going to still be mediocre at best, man. I'm just ready for the lottery, bro, or the draft lottery. I don't see any. I don't see no run in this team. We continuously give up 125 a night. The announcer said we are officially 29th in defense and third in offense. You're not winning nothing like that. You can't stop nobody.
nope. I bet.
You
I bet
can't
our
stop
net.
nobody.
I bet our net rating is like plus
Go ahead, Demar.
9 or something.
And just like you said, why we don't play the young guys? I'm tired of watching rookies just abuse us. Grady Dick off the bench, pause, had 18 points, bro. Like every team has youth and they play their youth and they come out and they exploit us every single time. And we never play our youth, man. Meanwhile, Seth Lundy putting up 25 every night in the G League and
We
Kobe
do.
Buffalo
We
putting
do
up
play them.
24.
We do play them. They
Oh,
College Park All
oh
Stars.
yeah, College Park. You right, yeah. And like, man, we been need to blow this team up, bro. I don't care what it looks like. I don't care who is the name on the back. I care about the team, about the name on the front, which is Atlanta. Blow the team up. Been saying it. Tired of looking at it. You gonna get the same mark or the same performance every single night. Every single night. Nobody's gonna stop anybody. That's all I got. He
I
said
don't
his
know why
name is
you just
Apollo.
made me laugh right there. I was like, man, that's all I got, man. Fuck.
I'm done. I'm done with the money. Ain't nothing else to say. Ain't nothing else to say. You know
I
what I mean?
know, man.
Everybody
That's why I'm like,
drinking
man, I'm
the
already ready to get to the
Kool-Aid,
open
bro.
forum, so I can go to the garage, bro. Shit.
Bro,
Let me go
ain't
to
no Kool-Aid to be drunk, man. The Kool-Aid been gone, bro. Ain't no more sugar, ain't no more fruit punch. It's gone, bro. The Kool-Aid is
yeah,
gone.
it's gone, bro. It's a wrap.
Go change your clothes.
All right, thank you, my God. That was one. Now we got Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid.
What's up? What's up, man?
Awful, awful night tonight, Kool-Aid.
Man, all I can say, man, I don't know who this guy is in the Trey Young body. This ain't Trey Young, bro.
Who is it then, man?
Look, let me tell you something, man. I know a lot of people don't like Trey to shoot the ball, but I rub for Trey to shoot the ball and miss more than the other guys shoot and
But that
miss.
was the problem tonight, Kool-Aid. He did.
No, no,
But he shot worse out of everybody.
right. I know he shoot worse, but you know, we know he a volume shooter, so he have to line his shots up. And like I said, I go to the game to see Trey shoot 25 times on a logo. The last 3 games, Trey has shot. He only shot. And that 1 for 13, he only shot 2 times. Think about that. In that first quarter, they went 1 for 13. Trey missed 2 of the 13 missed shots.
Wait, who went? Wait, what you mean? You mean at the beginning?
At the beginning of that first quarter, they went 1 for 13. Trey only shot 2 times. In the game I went to, the last game, and then the other game, Trey only had 6 points. He had shot less than he had assists. That ain't the kind of game I go see Trey do. I go see Trey shoot first, pass second. That ain't Man, see,
But he
Shaq,
ain't. But he ain't
Shaq
making
told Trey,
nothing.
Shaq told Trey, do not let nobody change you.
But he's not making them Kool-Aid.
That's not the you're not understanding the point I'm making. And the point I'm making, he is supposed. We got to let him shoot and miss the shots. We can't let them other people around him go for 1 for 13. These guys went. If he missed 2 shots, that means they went 1 for 12. They went for 1 for 11. They missed 10 shots. 10
Kool-Aid.
shots.
Kool-Aid. You see this right here? Do you see this Kool-Aid?
Yeah, I saw the stats. How
Do
many
you see
times?
these? Do you? Are you looking? Are you really looking at the stats right now?
I'm-
You're looking at them, right?
I looked at the stats earlier.
I need you to tell me. Look at this: 40%, 46%, 25, but he only shot 4 times. 56%, 50, 29. So the only person who shot worse than Trey is Bogey. So when you keep saying this 1 for 13 stuff, everybody else besides Trey and Bogey was doing their job when it comes to the shots.
I'm not talking about percentage, man. I'm talking about.
But it factors in.
In the 1 for 13, who missed all the shots?
But it don't matter because guess what?
No, who missed the?
No, that 1 for 13
quarter was that not a
Kool-Aid? The 1 for 13 don't mean nothing because we came back and we tied the game and took the lead. So you can take that 1 for 13 first quarter and throw it away. We came back, took the lead.
It could have been a blowout. It could
Did
have
we
been.
take the lead? Did we come back and take the lead, Kool-Aid?
We came back and took the lead, but we should have been up by 10.
So that 1 for 13
But
don't matter.
We should have been up for 10. We should have been up by 10.
Kool-Aid. We came back and took the lead multiple times in the third and the fourth quarter. Multiple times with Trae Young on the court. So
right,
when
Trae still shot less than
and Trae took one of the worst shots the whole game. He took one
did,
of the worst shots the whole game. He came down that court and he fired that 3. No goodness well. He shot that 3 as soon as he came across half court. It had to be like 19 seconds on the shot clock. And he just let it fly. You know what happened? We miss. They get his rebound and they go down there and score. He don't even get back on defense. You concerned about what we shot in the first quarter.
Right, because every part of the game is important. Every part of the game is important. Important. Second quarter is important. Third quarter
every part is important. But you can't sit there and say because you shot 1 for 13 in the first quarter, that's the reason we lost when you came back and took the lead.
See what I'm saying? If we would have shot better, we could have been up by 10 instead of spending that energy trying to come back.
So how come Trae ain't shoot better when we came back and took the lead?
Because Trae was not shooting at his volume shooting. He is not shooting as a volume shooter. He shoot a lower percentage, but he shoots as a volume shooter.
So what you explaining to me is you want a worse shooter to shoot more when they're not even making the shots. That's what you telling me about Trae Young. Even if he bricking, even if he's 6 for 50, he need to keep shooting. That's what you telling me?
I ain't say 6 for. I said.
But you know what I'm saying? Well, let me tell you something. Look at what did he shoot tonight?
He shot. I was looking at. He shot like what? 14 times.
He was 4 for 13. That's awful.
He was 4 for 13.
4 for 13. He had opportunity to shoot the ball. He didn't even attack the basket like that tonight.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
In the opportunity. Ain't the ball in his hand, Kool-Aid?
In the last few games, he has not been playing the game as himself. That's all I'm saying.
Who has the ball a majority of the time on this team, Kool-Aid?
And he has the ball and he passed.
So it's up there. So if he wants to shoot the ball, he can shoot the damn ball, right?
Yeah, exactly. But obviously somebody will talk to him out of not shooting the ball.
Ain't nobody talk to him. He's supposed to be the star player.
It just seems like he's not shooting the ball.
Because he ain't making them. You don't think when he keep bricking these shots, he don't recognize that? Because that's what a good player does. Oh, okay. Let me feed the other people because I'm not hitting right now.
Well,
You try to make it seem like he's like, you know what? I'm just not going to shoot. I'm just going to facilitate and just do. No, if he
well,
was hitting these shots, best believe he would have kept shooting.
I just hear him all the time, constantly saying, you know, let me get my other teammates involved. Let me get my teammates involved
Right,
first.
because you can't win by yourself, Kool-Aid. But
I,
he has the ball.
I'm just saying.
He has when he's on the court, he has the ball 90% of the time.
Well,
It's up to him if he want to shoot. So
well,
you can't blame everybody. He had now if you was talking about a Clint Capella, somebody who got to get past the ball, that's different. He gets the ball 90% of the time. If he want to shoot, he could shoot. But
well,
obviously, he's like, you know what? This guy right here is on fire. Let me feed him because I'm not hitting right now, which is the right thing to do.
well, all I can say, if Trey gonna play like that, I won't be going to see him play.
So you don't even give
I
a fuck if we win. You just want him to
said,
shoot the
no,
25, the logo threes.
no.
So
When
you
I
don't even care about winning the game.
no.
Your priority is Trey need to play like this, or I
Right.
ain't going to the game.
Because the thing is, like I say, I pay my money to see him perform. That's what I pay my money for. And when he performs, we win. 90% of the time when Trey goes out and perform, shoot first, start shooting, he might miss his first 5 shots. But when he line his shot up, I know some shooters who are volume shooters, even I play ball like that sometimes. But when I get that shot line up, I have to get that shot start going in, it's over. Sometimes you have to shoot early. Sometimes to get those shots to go in, you can't be passive on shooting. It's just like Curry said when Draymond Green told him, say, hey man, that's a bad shot. That's that. And he looked at Draymond Green, he said, and I'm gonna keep shooting it. When he went 0 for 10, and they said, oh, Curry, you looking bad. He said, yeah, and I'm gonna keep shooting it.
Let's be real. Let's be real here. Let's be real. Don't put Curry and Trey in the same sentence. Let's not do that. Okay. When it comes,
my scenario,
Curry is a career efficient shooter. Trey is a volume shooter. Okay. He's not efficient like Curry. So Curry can do that. He can do that. But for some reason, you don't want to hold Trey accountable.
No, I'm holding him accountable for not being.
Not. You blaming that. You blaming the whole game on the first quarter that we came back and took the lead. And you keep talking about the first quarter. Trey Young got the ball 90% of the time.
And he still played passes throughout the whole game.
Huh?
He still played passes throughout the whole game.
Who fault is that? That's on him.
That's on him.
Yeah.
You're right.
And another thing.
I don't know why, but we're not gonna win like that.
Hey, it is what it is. That's how it is. Well, hey, you need to get on the horn, talk to the people, get a message to Trey, and tell them stop playing passive. But you need to tell them make the shots. Just don't jack up bullshit.
Look, don't worry about good. Every shot they'll start tape, whether he misses or hit it. It's not a bad shot. Only thing they do is miss a shot.
No, that three he took at the end of in that fourth quarter was a fucking bad shot.
It was an analytic shot. He would have hit it when nobody said nothing. We would have took the lead.
Did he hit it, Kool-Aid?
The 3 shots before that.
So now we're talking about. So now we talking about what ifs. We talking about what ifs now.
What if? Everything is a what if.
He didn't make it.
And Bogey didn't miss. Bogey missed 3 wide open threes. That would have put us.
Bogey didn't miss it when it mattered. We came down there and he just jacked that thing up.
In a game, every play matters.
Okay.
Every play, every possession in a game, every possession matters.
We lost, and Trey Young had 11 points.
Right, and because between Trey Young and everybody else, every possession matters.
Okay, Kool-Aid. All right, let me move on to Larry. Be here for this form, cause I ain't. Be here for this form, Kool-Aid. Don't go nowhere.
Okay.
What's good, Larry? Oh, my bad. What's good, Larry?
I was wondering how long you gonna sit there and argue with Kool-Aid over something that clearly was all right. Anyway, man, I appreciate you letting me get on. Anyone that look at this game and not say Trae Young and Bogdanovich sold this game wasn't watching the same game that I was watching. Let's go. Let me pick apart some things. Because Kool-Aid said a lot of stuff. First of all, Trae Young, the way he plays, he saw he couldn't hit anything. Trae Young was still at the All-Star game. Trae Young was still in Indiana in that blizzard. His body was here. He was still at All-Star game. That was apparent. Anyone say different, it's lying to themselves. Second of all, the only one, and I'm glad you went over that stat because that's what I was going to say. The only person that shot worse than Trae tonight was Bogdanovich.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying the only threes he hit were in the fourth quarter. But again, I'm not going to sit here and blame the first half of the first quarter, that first little run, because just like you said, we came back. And also, we do lose with Trae Young play at his best, or we wouldn't be where we at. 8 games under 500. So stop that cap, bro. Stop it. That's cap. All right. Trae Young this year is having his best statistical year in his career, offensively and defensively. And guess what? We back in a rebuild. So I want to hear about, if Trae Young shoot like he's supposed to. Well, don't go. Because we should want our teams to win.
Facts.
Now, if you're the type of fan that roots for the name on the back, then so be it. There's a lot of fans like that. I ain't begrudging you. I root for the ATL. You see that right on the front? Me and Damon looking like lost twins and crap. That's who I root for, bro. The name on the back, they come and go. You know what I'm saying? So I look at it like this. Trae had a bad night. He was still on All-Star break. I get it. Scotty Barnes and Emmanuel quickly, no one could stay in front of him in the first half. We played better defense. It ain't like he started diming people up. We really couldn't stop Scotty Barnes. And Jacob Pulte, and he dominated on the, what's the name? It's bad when Bruno Fernando outplayed Clint Capella. I know he was on many restrictions, but that's a bad look. There was 3 players that cost us a game.
And Larry.
It was Trae Young. Yo, what up?
Don't forget, they didn't even have R.J. Barrett tonight.
Yeah, exactly. So, again, here's the thing, Kool-Aid, that you have to think about. When Trae Young took that shot, Dre was cooking. So when you do that, you get momentum. You come down and take this shot. You drive not only that shot, but you went down and drove, got stuck, threw some bull malarkey, and JJ was right behind you wide open. JJ was 50% from the field for tonight. So again, there were moments in the game that regardless on how bad you're shooting, you got to make high IQ basketball plays. And it just didn't happen. The game's on Trae, Bogey, and Clint Capella. Garbage juice. All 3 of them. You know what I'm saying? Period, point blank. We actually missed a Yucca Kongwu tonight. Shout out to Bruno to giving us some effort. But yeah, Trae was still at All-Star game. Bogey was garbage juice. And Clint Capella was septic tank juice. There you go.
Facts. That's the homeboy Larry. So we only got 2 more people, guys, and then we're gonna be in the forum. We got Matt and we got Tori, and then we in the open forum. Appreciate my guy Larry for tapping in. What's up there, Matt?
Damon, so tell me, Damon, tell me out of these sequence, which one is more important? The 3 that Trae shot, the stepping out of bounds by Murray, the technical foul by Trae, the technical foul by Hunter, the 2 technical fouls by Quinn, the missed layup by Capella. I'm sorry, the 2 missed layups by Capella where he didn't even hit the rim. That's about it. Like, god awful sequences that I can remember right now off the top of my head. Out of all those, which ones are most consequential to you?
Number one would be the Trae Young 3. That's number one. Number
That's
number
interesting. Okay.
number two. Yeah, that was like a 5-point swing right there.
Okay.
Number two, DJ stepping out of bounds.
Hmm.
And then you can put the text in any order. I don't care about the text.
Mm-hmm. Look, I mean, for me, it's
Shout out Quinn for getting thrown out. Respect.
yeah. I mean, for me, they're all the same. All of them. They're all jumbled together. They're all the same. You know, you could pick out whichever one you feel like is most important, but to me, they're all coupled together. You know,
Very
Murray
interesting. Very
stepping out of
interesting.
bounds. I mean, not
Very
smart at
interesting,
all.
Matt.
Not smart at all. But to step out of bounds. I mean, I don't know. Why would you even grab the ball on the sideline knowing that you know what I'm saying?
No, he obviously he didn't know he was out of bounds.
Okay, then
Or he
the
wouldn't call for the ball.
then the awareness, you know, the court awareness,
Mhm.
you know, is lacking there. Okay,
You mean like that 3 that Trae took?
I mean,
Was that was a
yeah,
smart? Was
yes,
that a smart
technically,
shot? Was that a smart decision?
yes, it was
Was that
a
a smart
yes.
decision?
It was that was the second. It was a bad shot. It was a bad shot because he been off tonight, you know. But in general, I won't necessarily say that's a bad shot because he hit that shot numerous.
No, Matt, was that a bad shot? Yes or no?
I just said in the context
No,
of
yes or no, yes or no, yes or no.
yeah, it was a bad shot in the context that he hadn't hit tonight. But
So how much did we lose by tonight?
I think 3.
How come you didn't factor in what I said, what I told you at halftime?
That the technical fouls and stuff didn't matter because it
No,
was
what else did I say at halftime? See, you don't be listening, Matt. So I didn't say
okay,
nothing.
remind me.
Matter of fact, Foot said it too.
I wasn't listening to him. Now what you no. Remind me.
So I didn't tell you nothing about free throws.
Oh, right. I remember that.
So how many free throws did we miss, Matt?
I think 6.
Oh, and how much did we lose by?
But 3. But okay.
How much did we lose by?
3. But why are you pointing to those more than the technical fouls?
So free throws don't matter.
No, they matter, Damon, but they don't matter. Okay, they're equal with the technicals.
I'm just saying, I didn't hear you mention free throws. That's why.
Yeah, I'm yes,
the free throws on top of your list too.
Yeah. I mean, but lately throughout the season we've been a good free throw shooting team, but lately the last month or so we haven't been good free throw shooting wise as a team. We've lost numerous games. I won't say lost, but we've had numerous games where either we would have been up by a little bit more, or the game would have been a little bit closer if we would have made our free throws throughout. But
if we would have made our free throws in the game.
I don't know what's been going on lately with the free throws, but you know, yeah, Igor could have challenged that at the end, but I thought he stepped out of bounds.
From the replay I saw, he stepped out of bounds, but I only saw it from one angle. I didn't see no other angles of it.
It's just, you know, Base really turning the corner. I think he's having a series of good games. DeAndre Hunter is looking good, you know. I think DeMar overall, I'm not even upset. You know what I'm saying? What are we, 6 right now in the lottery? 5th?
It don't matter.
Things are falling into place, DeMar.
It don't really matter, Matt, because whoever we draft not gonna play anyway. We just drafted for College Park.
No, I mean, those guys are if we take a guy in the top 5, he's gonna play. Or top 6, he's gonna play. Sure. These guys, and you gotta keep in mind, these guys that you're talking, well, AJ, I don't really count him because AJ is not gonna be part of the team long term. Kobe more so, he got somebody that makes, you know, 17, 18 million in front of him. So it depends where we draft. If we draft at center, right, or that forward center at the top of the draft, we get lucky and get into the top 3 and draft him. Depends. He might be able to start next year. You know what I'm saying? Or at the very least come off the bench behind a Kongu. So I mean, look,
You,
tonight,
you,
yeah, I understand,
Matt,
it was a loss, but in the grand scheme
man,
of
you just
things,
talking, Matt.
it's
You just talking.
no, in the grand scheme, I said at All-Star break.
You don't believe none of that shit you just told me.
I do. At All-Star break, I said at All-Star break, look, we need to be in a great position for the draft. We have 2 picks this year. It looks like that Sacramento pick is going to convey. So that's going to be what,
So let me ask you
14
this
to 17?
before we move on, because I got one more person, then we're going to open for. Let me ask you this.
Hmm.
I will agree with what you just said about improving our draft position. If you say one thing,
What?
Quinn has failed this season.
Oh my gosh,
If
Demond,
you say
Demond, we didn't spend numerous days
if
talking
you
about this.
say we need to improve our draft position, you need to right after that, you need to be like, because the coach has failed this year, because you told me he was plus 10 in wins, and we not plus 10 in wins.
Yeah,
We
Demond,
minus under this guy.
I will say that Quinn has not made, you know what I'm saying? He's not worked a miracle. He is not one of the 12 disciples. He has not created a miracle. I will say that. The roster, Demond, what in the hell is Quinn Snyder supposed to do when his starting center, an 8 or 9 year veteran, misses the entire rim on a layup?
Listen, let me go
What
to
is he
Torian.
supposed to do about that?
Stay here, Matt. Let me go to Torian, and then that's the question we gonna start up the open forum with that.
Okay.
Stay right here. Let me hit my guy Torian real quick. What's good, T?
What up,
My
man?
guy in the building.
Man, hold on.
Good,
Let me
T.
pause this shit. Hold on.
You ain't looking too good, T.
It's looking like the same shit from the last 3 years, man. Uh, the players we have, I get so tired of hearing about, oh, Quinn gotta get his guys, and oh, the players suck. No, man, what you just said, we third in scoring
And 29th in defense.
and 29th in defense. Everybody always come talking about, oh, we need a scoring big, we need a scoring big. And while I don't disagree with old boy saying, Frank Kaminsky, because I did like Frank. He did go off that one game and he fit what we were trying to do at the time. But they just not smart players, or they don't have the right coaching. I recall Trey saying, it might have been over the weekend, he said something about he didn't have a lot of coaches. So, and it's in plays how they give him the ball and let him go and do him, But that's catching up to him, because teams, they kind of figure out how to guard him. Long as you stay in front of him, you're going to frustrate him, and he going to have nights like he had tonight. He going to start throwing up shit. You know what I'm saying? Because he don't, I'm not going to say he don't know any other way to play, but that's the style he plays. They did all that talking about playing off ball, and yeah, I can play off ball. And his dad was on Twitter. He used to play off ball in college and all this and that, and ain't played off ball not one time. But he is a better spot up shooter. I don't know why they don't have maybe JJ bring the ball up. He sprint down the court like Curry, get in the corner or somewhere, post up, and just catch and shoot. But we don't play like that. We don't strength. We don't feed a hot hand. Jalen, I think you mentioned it during the watch along. Like, he only had 2 shots in the fourth quarter at that point.
Yep.
Like,
that's like what I said. I was like, do y'all remember the last time Jalen Johnson shot the basketball?
right. And then on top of that, he just plays so light skinned, man. Like, that shit, I ain't gonna say that. He just plays soft, man. He plays soft. Like, you're too big to be getting at the rim trying to finesse and all that shit. Man, if you don't go up and dunk on somebody and get the foul, and you know what I'm saying? Like, missing shot at the rim because he trying to finesse. Like, go up strong, man. Like, the only player that plays like that is Bay, and but they want everybody to shoot threes. Bay and Hunter and DJ should have carried us to the win. I mean, not Bay, but Jalen. But Bay, he had 18,
Yeah, 18 and 9.
I don't know, man. It's been the same thing,
All
regardless of who playing,
we keep
regardless of
the
who on
same
the
stuff
court.
over and over again, don't we?
Right, man. This shit crazy. And then meanwhile, we got Lundy down there in College Park hooping. Like, it's clear he need to be up here, and we need him. Oh, I Clint on a minutes restriction and play more than the backup center, who scored more than him. Bruno had 12 points in 11 minutes. You couldn't play him more than that?
Nope.
Clint had 5 and 7. Like, come on, man.
We went with JJ at the 5 in the 4th.
And then play Bruno at all. Like, and we were getting killed, And we always get right there, man. We get right there, and then we take these dumbass threes. Bay took one and missed. Trey took that dumbass shot. Like, and that's why I say they're not smart, because like that's when you're supposed to slow it down. Like, each possession counts at that point. Fuck all that other shit with Clint missing bunnies. We know he gonna miss around the rim. It's been happening since he been here. Get used to it. We still third in the league in scoring. So why not use somebody who can score? Why not slow it down and run a play? We don't run a play for nobody. Post up game, like the people who hot, you don't go to them. Meanwhile, Trey and damn Bogey gonna shoot you out of the damn game. Like, I don't know what's up. Like, man. And like, it's clear they be off, and they gonna keep giving it to him and letting him shoot.
Well, that's what Kool-Aid said.
Oh man, Kool-Aid be contradicting himself. He said he would go to the game. He pays his money to shoot. See Trey shoot 25 times and 5 logo shots. He win or lose, and then to turn around and say, "Oh, every possession counts in the game." Like, you don't want us to win. You just want to see Trey go off. Like,
yup.
But yeah, man.
Let's move on to OG, man. You staying for the form?
Yeah, man. I'm staying for a little bit, but I gotta go to bed in a little bit.
I bet that. All right, guys, we got a special guest with us tonight. We got a special guest. He ain't tapped in a minute, but guess what? I know y'all gonna love what he about to say, because I know he finna say some shit. Here we go. We got OG. He a man of many names. A man of many names. What's good, OG?
Not a goddamn thing. Shit don't make no goddamn sense. Man, you see, bro, who the hell is this ego motherfucker, bro?
That's
If Quinn Snyder,
homeboy.
if that son, boy, that son bitch, man, what's wrong with that boy, man? Why the hell Bruno didn't touch the floor at all in the fourth quarter?
I don't know. You there, OG? OG.
My bad.
Okay.
Technical difficulty. Why he didn't challenge that call? You still supposed to challenge that call anyway. All right. Like Brown always said, you can't take the time out home. You still challenge that. You never know. Why on that last possession, Hunter was off the floor? What Hunter had to take a shit or something? What, he had to go to the bathroom? What did he take Hunter off the floor for, bro? Bro,
I have no idea.
We play dumb basketball. We coach dumb. Quinn Snyder, for the first time, we play dumb basketball. We coach dumb. He finally had a meltdown, but it's too late, man. Pyru Q gotta go, and Matt can take that Clint missing one layup shit somewhere. Shine it up. He shine it up real good. With some never do. Shine it up. Turn that son bitch sideways, shove it up his ass. Man, get on up out of here with all that. Like T Hill said, Clint gonna miss a layup a game. Okay, you want to. I don't think you can talk about as a guy on a minutes restriction. Okay, all right, but okay. Nevertheless, the other guy was cooking, and this mighty ego, man. If that boy, look here, man. What kind of car he drive? I swear to God, I want to cut the brake line on it. DeMar, we're a dumb basketball team. We're a dumb basketball team. We got dumb coaches. Period. Point blank. Man, they're abusing Trey. Bro, they are seeking him out. They are seeking him out. Like it's almost embarrassing. Oh, I got a video. I got a good video tribute of Trey this game. I wore his ass out. Man, get him out of here. Get him up out of here. I can't take it no more. I'm 45.
Oh, so you on a trade side?
Shit for a 30 piece. Shit for a first round pick and a 30 piece wing from JJ's. Get his ass up out. He too small.
30-piece wing. God, I know they something like that. 30-piece wing.
Bro, let me tell you something, man.
No fries.
Damn them fries. They too greasy. Let me tell you something, man. He too small, bro. They're abusing him. They're literally seeking him out. They're like seeking him out. We can't get a stop. We can't get a stop. We third in the league in scoring. We third in the league in scoring. First in offensive rebound. First and second chance points. Oh, by the way, Clint Capella got a lot to do with that, Matt. Clint leads the league, and he's the NBA leader in offensive rebounds a game. So yeah, I deal with one or two of his bunnies being missed. I'm sick of this shit. Hey man, love what y'all doing over here. We Talk Hawks, man. Hey, keep it up, DT, man. I'm your man, OG Truth with a 2 Hertz with a Z, man.
Hey, shout out your OG got his own YouTube channel. Shout out your channel, Chauncey.
That's Truth with a 2 TV, man. We talk everything over there, man. We talk good sports. We talk politics. It don't matter what it is. We talk street game. We talk
Danny Wood. Never mind.
Hey,
we'll talk later.
We talk. Yeah. Hey man, you gonna get up off my boo thing, Fanny Willis. Fanny, that's my boo thing.
That's my guy, Chauncey, man. One more time. What's the channel again, Chauncey? One more time.
Truth with a 2 TV. Make sure y'all check me out, man. Like it, share, subscribe it. Keep doing your thing, Demar. Hey, you rocking, homie. I'm on up, baby.
What up, OG?
What's happening? What's
going on with you?
Hey, man. I gotta go to Liberty.
What up, Chauncey?
You gonna take Clint Capella third worst field goal percentage too? You gonna take that too?
Here we go.
Third worst field goal percentage by a player 6'10" or tall.
Matt, the king of deflection.
Huh? What?
You're the king of deflection, Matt.
Oh my God.
King of deflection. Anytime you start calling your name, you know you're gonna start saying some bullshit.
Man, you taking that, Chauncey?
King deflection. Well, what I do is
hey, somebody got some feedback, man. Hey, mute y'all stuff. Somebody got some feedback going on.
Man, I hope that ain't me. Nah, it ain't me.
Just mute your mic if you're not talking.
I'll mute.
So, Matt, I got a question. You don't feel that Quinn Snyder has failed this team this season?
Hell no. The roster has failed him.
But the roster the same from last year.
Excuse me, Matt. How? Can you please explain?
Like I mentioned, Clint Capella is the third worst field goal percentage in the NBA at his height. Okay, so that's one. Okay, 2. Obviously, the injuries to various players, DeAndre Hunter being one of them, Jalen Johnson being another one of them. You know, not much he can do there when we have 0 wing depth, 0. And we got Wesley Matthews and Garrison Matthews playing a majority of minutes. And you look up the top 6 teams in either conference, they wouldn't even play.
When's the last time, Garrett?
They're logging major
Wesley
minutes.
Matthews ain't played in 2 months. Stop it.
Right.
So
no,
you know what, Matt?
He asked me about the season.
So Matt.
I missed that.
When you say that, now Now it sounds like you shifting the blame
Oh, he's absolutely shifting the blame
to
because
To
I
He gonna
Quinn.
Landry
always
That'd
Fields.
be
shift it.
Quinn.
Landry Fields, huh? Didn't he
No.
build his roster?
You know, he did not build the roster. That's part of the problem.
what?
He didn't give Clint Capella, one of
Oh
the
my
worst
God.
centers in the NBA,
Stop lying,
offensively.
man.
But
Offensively,
didn't he have an
a
opportunity?
contract extension, which
Didn't he have an
admittedly,
opportunity to trade Clint Capella?
You've admitted that contract is an albatross that we can't move.
Didn't he have an opportunity to trade Capella this offseason?
Oh yeah, he definitely smacked him. Oh, my fault. My fault.
Didn't he have an opportunity to move him and he didn't? Correct.
At the draft, sure,
But
but
he didn't. Why didn't
did
he
he
move
do it?
him if he knew Clint Capella is not the guy we need on this team?
well,
What
I
say
mean,
you,
the
man?
return demand is essentially nothing, and
Derek Lively would have been nothing.
Man, please stop just making shit up and
well,
talking like that, bro.
no, Derek Lively, they wouldn't have picked Derek Lively, right?
They'll pick another point guard.
Probably they would have picked. They probably would have picked Kobe, right? Because that's who they wanted all along. But you got to have somebody there when you move off of DJ. When you kick him to the curb, which hopefully is coming in the next couple months, you got to have somebody there available on the roster that's homegrown, that's on a
Quinn ain't
cheaper
gonna play.
contract, so you can reallocate the funds from the backcourt and shift it to hopefully the wing position, right? Instead of having next season, $75 million in the backcourt, hopefully you can shift some of that and have it at the wing position. But
Man, you sound
that's
like a
thinking ahead.
weatherman.
You always talk about thinking 1 year ahead. There you go, right there. Drafting Kobe is thinking 1 year ahead.
But
Bogdan Bogdanovich will start next season if
No, he
Bogey not
won't.
on this team.
No.
Bet it. Bet it.
So
Let's go.
we rebuilding, right, Matt?
No, we're not rebuilding. We're retooling. It's a difference.
Matt, isn't a retool a rebuild, brother?
No, it's not. It's two different things.
Well, how
A
are the two different things
rebuild,
with the Hawks?
let me help you out. Let me help you out. A rebuild is when you have no foundation. You have to strip it down to the studs. You have no foundation.
Matt, the
A
Hawks.
retool. A
Let's be
retool
honest,
is
bro.
you have a foundation. You're just moving a couple parts around at different positions. Like JJ.
What's-
JJ's
Matt,
an
you
excellent.
out your own mouth, you said this whole team is trash. So where's the foundation?
Right.
I was
Who's the
about to, out
foundation?
your own mouth. You've been
Two players can't be a
I never said
foundation.
the whole team. Now you're putting words in my mouth. I never said the whole team. I never said that. I
I'm
would
about
never
to say because
I would never
90%
say
of the team.
DeAndre Hunter, JJ, Okongwu, or Trey is trash. Now the rest of them,
at this
probably.
point, at
But
this
not
point,
those
the
guys.
Raptors. Hold on. At this point, the Raptors, the Spurs, the Hornets all have better foundation than the Hawks. So
Who?
what are you talking about? The Spurs, the Raptors, and the Hornets have a better foundation than the Hawks.
None of them
Because
have.
if Trey Young's your
I could be
foundation,
wrong. I don't think any of them have more wins than the Hawks currently.
I don't care. Matt,
all
Matt,
have beaten
So you're
Matt,
giving me an
easily.
opinion. So you're giving me your
Matt,
opinion.
they all beaten us
Matt.
easily.
I didn't say a thing about wins, brother. I said foundation. We're talking players. If Trey
That's
Young's your
opinion.
foundation, that house is gonna crumble.
That's your opinion. I would say
It's
that's a
been a
wrong
fact.
opinion.
It's been a fact.
How
So,
so?
so
Matt,
all right. So
We've
How-
been
how-
under
how-
500.
hold on,
We've
hold
been
on.
under
Wait,
500 at the All-Star break since Trey's been here.
Riddle me this. Would you rather have Vic or Trey? Victor Wembanyama or Trey Young?
I don't know what Victor Wembanyama is.
What?
Wembanyama.
All
I
right.
know
All
Trey
right.
is.
Okay. All right. Fine.
Victor
Next
I'd rather
question.
have Wembanyama.
Next question.
Wembanyama is speculative. I don't know what he's
Hold
going
on.
to do.
Hold on.
I have no idea. You don't know either.
Matt, whatever. Next question. Would
That's
you
what
rather
he
have?
does.
Would you rather have LaMelo Ball, Brandon Miller, or Trey Young?
I would rather have Trey Young and Jalen Johnson.
Bruh.
For sure.
I'm done.
For
Go,
sure.
Next person.
When has LaMelo Ball? When has LaMelo Ball played a full
Ball
season?
can't stay healthy, so
When
that's
has
a bad
LaMelo Ball
example.
played a full season? And what
Exactly.
what is Brandon Miller?
I would take
I like
LaMelo
Brandon
Ball
Miller,
over
but he's
Brandon
not
Miller.
proven.
LaMelo Ball.
And JJ's taller.
Matt, hold on, Matt.
You know
now
what's
you're
so
talking.
crazy? You know what's so crazy about? You know what's so crazy? We just got blown out by Charlotte. with Brandon Miller.
Well, Matt, you're talking on two sides of the mouth now, brother. Because first you're talking about how Kobe Buffkin and was thinking 1 year ahead. So why not think 1 year ahead with all the other players?
They attempted to trade various players on the roster. They couldn't. They didn't execute the trade. Well, they couldn't execute. I won't say they didn't. They couldn't execute the trade. Right? They tried to get
Matt.
Siakam.
Hey guys,
fell through.
hey guys.
They tried
Do
other
you
trades.
think that
those
Trae Young's
didn't
on the same
materialize.
path as Dame Lillard?
Hey,
Do you think
Yes.
our organization is on the same path with Trae Young as Portland was with Dame Lillard?
Absolutely.
I hang up and listen.
Yep.
Absolutely. He is absolutely
Yep.
correct. Because
Hey, guys.
I don't think so. No.
Hey
Well,
guys,
that's
y'all
opinion,
say
man.
y'all
How about
want to
that?
win.
How
Y'all want to
so?
win a championship, right? So what is it going to take to win a championship? What kind of team we need to win a championship? Put y'all players on put y'all starting five on the floor, and be what I can say, you know, with the players that you say you think you can get.
Let's start with
we
the
can't get
general
nobody,
manager and
Kool-Aid.
coach.
Well, I mean, I would say for me, I would say Trey. I would say Kobe.
We're not.
I
All
would
right,
say JJ. I would say Cat. And
We're not getting him. He's the number one team in the West. He's not leaving.
I mean,
Stop that
teams
pipe
have,
dream.
he was available.
Why would he leave there to come to the Hawks?
He was available. He was available
resign?
last summer. He was
He's
available.
not
last
available
summer.
now.
Didn't
Matt,
Cat just resign?
They are the number one team in the West.
I understand that. Larry.
Why would he leave?
There you don't.
Why would he
You
leave?
don't understand
They
that.
have a disappointing year in the playoffs. They have to unload
Larry,
cap space.
Matt,
what?
come on, man. Please stop.
They have
Matt,
to unload
Matt,
cap
We're doing
space.
this over
They have
right
to
now.
unload
I
cap
understand that.
space. If y'all get out of y'all emotions and
No.
listen, they have to.
I
They
don't
have.
get
Hey,
They,
man, hold
they
on,
forget
Slim.
that they have to dump
Hey, hold on.
salaries.
First of all, man, we ain't gonna be doing that tonight. I'm just letting you know. We ain't doing that.
Matt, I understand that. What I'm saying is, what star player have you known, either just leaving his prime or in the middle of his prime, have ever chosen Atlanta Hawks for their team to come here willingly without getting gagged and like kidnapped? I'll hang up and listen.
Well, I mean, I can't speak to the history. I'm not talking about the history of the franchise. I'm talking about right now.
Because there is none.
I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about the history.
Matt,
They're
you
not
ain't talking about
responsible
shit
for the
right now,
history
bro.
of the team.
You just talking.
Matt,
I got a question for you.
Matt.
Just in the same vein, Larry. Just in the same vein, you can say the same thing about the Falcons. Nobody before
We're not talking about the Falcons. We're talking about the
before
Hawks.
Jesse Bates got there.
We talking about the Hawks.
None. It's but when you
no.
Actually, foot.
You deflecting,
What?
man. I hate when you. Hey, man. I hate when you start
Todd,
doing
you
that.
do that all the time.
Yeah, you know who?
You're not keeping up with the
Michael
next
Turner,
don't mean I'm deflecting.
Michael Turner.
Hey, man.
Turner
Hey,
Burger.
man. You need to cut that keep up
So
bullshit.
12 years ago.
Yeah, but with the Hawks is never.
Oh,
the Hawks is with never. The Hawks is with never. With never. 12 years to never.
Well,
Which
I mean,
one's
you
closer?
can say Joe Smith. I mean, Joe Johnson. You can say, you know what I'm saying?
Joe Johnson was traded here. Try again. 12 years to never. Stop playing with me, man.
Wasn't he a signing trade in free agency? Wasn't he a signing trade in free agency?
Traded.
You sure about that? You sure he wasn't a signing trade in free agency?
Joe Johnson was a signing trade.
Exactly. You gotta brush up on y'all history. Come on, y'all gotta come better than that. Y'all gotta come better than that.
Trade.
That's
a key word. Trade.
Like I said, he was a free agent that came here in a sign and trade. So I'm saying, yes, Larry, it's been a while.
You're not
in
a
the
free
same
agent.
vein with the Falcons. It had been a while before they created an environment where a free agent wanted to.
You got Mutombo came here as a free agent too.
Okay, that's
so
the best
it's been a while, Larry, but it's doable.
All right, Mutombo.
It's doable.
I'll give you that.
Okay.
Good call on Mutombo.
30 years.
Hey, all right. Hey, what's up, y'all? What's up? That game was rough, right? That game was so rough. I had to come on here real quick.
What up, Marquis? How you doing?
What's up, bro?
Doing all right now.
Hey, y'all hold it down, man. I'm going to the garage. I'll be back.
Yes, sir,
Right
Demond.
now,
yo, like that pack for me, Demond. Appreciate you.
I'm gonna go smoke on that Quinn
I'm
pack.
doing right now.
Yes, sir.
So I mean, Larry and SS.
If y'all need me, hit me on Twitter.
What I'm trying to understand is if we can't attract free agents now, right?
So
how we
guys,
going to attract free agents if we get rid of
no, I'm not saying get rid of Trey. I never said that.
We draft Hartford, right? We draft Hartford, right?
Yeah.
Al Horford, yes, correct.
And we drafted was a lottery pick or a top 5?
Yes, number 7 pick if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it was lottery.
Okay. So
you can check that.
So they built the team around Hartford, and he got us to a conference finals, right?
Al Horford.
No,
not
Horford.
They built it around.
He was on the team. Got us to a conference finals, right?
We built it around Joe Johnson because he was
Joe
there.
Johnson was not on that conference final team.
Oh, you're talking about the conference final team. I
Yeah,
apologize.
I'm talking about being closer to the top. I ain't talking about the stuff below that.
Around Al Horford and Paul Millsap. Yes, correct.
Right.
Who we signed,
So,
actually.
It really was built around
it was Budenholzer, right?
Budenholzer, correct.
Right.
Yes.
So then we had Hartford after that conference final. There was a lot of people had a problem with giving Hartford the max, right?
Yep,
yes,
I did.
correct.
I was one.
Correct.
Okay. The media too, right? Correct, right?
Right.
So then we ran off a draft pick that took us to a conference final.
Yeah,
he didn't take us to a conference final. He was on the team.
But he was one of the main pieces on the team. Say he was not.
He definitely was.
Main in what way?
In a lot of ways.
He was
in certain ways. He was
one of the main top 3 pieces. He was the main 3
He wanted Trae Young on his team.
He was one of the 3 pieces. He was a 3 piece. He was one of the 3 pieces, right?
You talking about
No, hold on. No, he was one of the main pieces, as in part of a balanced team, a really
right. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. But he was a draft pick.
not like a Trae Young type of player. No.
But Hartford was here before. But Hartford was here before the other guys were put around him. Correct.
True. Very true.
Right.
Okay.
Horford been through the battles with the older team.
Right,
yeah.
and his point guard, what his name? T.
Yeah, T.
Was one of the guys that was right there with him, right? In the growth, right?
Was here too. Josh Smith was here too.
Right.
Josh Smith was not on that.
Josh Smith wasn't a part of that.
Not on that conference.
Josh Smith was not on that conference final.
No, Josh Smith was in Detroit. When we got
rid
of Josh Smith, we actually got better.
Now, it was a lot of other players on them.
I know. We got DeMar Carroll. We had Cal Korver, assistant GM, with our shooter. You know what I'm saying? We had a balanced team. Wasn't nobody really an all-star, but we made an all-star because we won 19 straight.
But after that 61 wins, we had how many all-stars we had on that team? That went to four, right? We had 4. So what my point I'm making is that they took Al Horford and took those guys. Even though a lot of people were having this issue with Al Horford being the man, they still took him and made him a centerpiece to take these other guys with Budenholzer, taking the other guys and putting around him and T, and they end up with a 61 win team. Yeah, they got swept, but they got to the Eastern Conference Final. So that was the only time since 1958 that the Atlanta Hawks got to the Eastern Conference Final. Correct?
No, not 58, 71 or
1958.
St. Louis.
They won at St. Louis. St. Louis.
When they were in St.
won
Louis, they won in 71 or 70, something like that.
I'm talking about the banner up there say 1958.
Well, they also won in 71 because Leonard Wilkins won 1 too. Either that or they made it to the final.
I'm just saying the banner say 1958, then it goes into the Atlanta Hawks.
Anyway.
I'm just saying when I'm at the game, you got what I'm saying? You got what I'm saying? So I'm talking about y'all talking about y'all want to win, and I'm looking at the formula. They'll show you the formula. The 2 teams will show you the formula to get close to winning.
They did, and you know who were the centerpieces on that? 2 undersized centers.
Thank you,
Al Horford. And,
that's why we always win in 50+ games, but we could never do nothing.
No, Kool-Aid.
Paul Millsap.
It's really hard to build around a small guard. Our centerpieces.
That's not the point I'm making. You going back to that about it's hard to build around. My point I'm making is that now we getting back to Trae Young being a drafted top 3 pick, right?
Yeah, under 6.
Might well say in the trade we had the number 3 pick. We got Trae, right?
Correct. Yes.
Okay, Trey is a small guard.
Yes.
Like y'all say, you can't win with him, correct? You say you can't
It's
win with
harder.
him, right?
I didn't
It's
say
harder
that.
to build.
No, I'm talking about
Right.
everybody
It's
raise their
hard.
hand and say you can't win
It's
with a
very hard
small
to win with
6'1" guard.
a player like that.
Say
Yeah,
you can't win.
yeah,
No,
it's hard to
Not
win.
not
everybody
as
It's
constructed.
hard to win.
Not as constructed.
point,
Not with this
Kool-Aid.
team
everybody raise their
constructed.
hand and
Well,
say you
tight.
can't win with a 6'1" guard.
Statistics
Not
in
as
Not
the
as
one
N-
option.
constructed.
I'm
No.
the
not gonna say that.
NBA, the statistics in the NBA
That,
says
I
only
understand the
hold on, hold on. I'm
Isaiah
not even
statistics.
gonna go that far. Hold on.
only Isaiah Thomas has
I
won a
understand the
championship
Can
statistics.
we
under
get to the
6
point
foot
though?
and
Can we
being
get
The
the
into the
point I'm
point?
absolute
making is
best
that
player.
Trey Young has taken up as a guard, 6'1" guard to the Eastern Conference Final, but Atlanta Hawks second time ever in history
Yes, correct.
as the
Okay,
Atlanta Hawks.
come on. What's the
Yeah.
point?
So my
Keep on
point
going.
is that now we got a player that we saying we no longer want who took us to an Eastern Conference Final, and I'm just saying, obvious, it's over.
Bro, what's the
It's
point?
over.
You still ain't made the point.
When Trey
I didn't
leaves,
say I wanted Trey.
when
I
Trey
just
when
said
Trey
it's damn near
when
impossible
Trey
to
but see
build right now.
but when we go at
Kool-Aid,
Trey
please
and
tell me
don't let Trey
get to
be
the
what
point,
he
man.
is, then he might well go on and leave. If Trey can't
I
be
want to
Trey, he
say
might well go
something.
on and leave.
That's your point?
My point is that y'all saying y'all don't want
Yeah,
a
that's the point.
person
No,
that
that's
takes
not
you
a
to the
I
point, bro.
Eastern
didn't.
What's
We
your
Conference
didn't
point?
say that,
Final.
Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid,
That's
you're
what
the
I've been
one.
hearing.
Kool-Aid, you're actually the one that said you're gonna quit going to games if Trey Young don't jack up 25 shots and 5 logo shots.
And,
Those were
and the
your words,
reason
not
and the
mine.
reason I say that
Even
because
if he,
the games that I go to when Trey shoot 25 times or more, he putting up 20 and 10 or 20 and 7 a game, we win a large percentage of those games.
No, we
No,
don't.
we don't.
No,
Yes,
But
we
we
we would.
do.
don't.
Go
But we
look,
would
go
be.
No,
look
we
at the
don't.
games,
Look,
man.
we would be over 500
Go
right now.
go
Yeah,
look
we'll
at
be
the
on
games.
500.
Go
Kool-Aid,
look at the games.
Kool-Aid, I'm
We
talking
don't. We
about
can look
this
at the
season.
record.
Kool-Aid, we're 8
Look
games
at the
under
I'm saying look at
500.
the games that he scored over 25 and the games that he don't score and
Bro,
see what's to win
look
and
at
lost
You
that's
record.
said
shit. What is
20
he
and
average?
7,
Kool-Aid, what is
not
average Kool-Aid?
25. You said 20.
What
He
is his
averaged
average
20.
Kool-Aid?
He just showed he averaged 27 and 6,
I know he averaged that,
27.6 points a
Kool-Aid.
game.
That's not what you said, Kool-Aid.
Exactly.
You said 20. If he gets me 20
I
and
said
10,
if he get I'm saying in the games that he got me 20 or more points, we have won.
most of the time he needs to get over 27. His average for us to win. Most of the time.
I'm saying most of the time if he get 20 and 10, we win.
Do you understand how hard it is to build? You have to build a perfect team
What
around a smaller person.
basically.
I've seen. Look, Dame
just
Lillard is the second best shooting point guard I've ever seen, and they wasted
Yep,
his
behind Steph.
career
And I know
trying.
it.
And Portland was trying to
Eh,
imitate what Golden State did.
Well,
But the thing
also,
is,
Yes,
you can't
you know
imitate what
that.
Golden
I know
State
this.
do because Steph Curry learned how to play basketball from a player like his dad, who's a traditional spot up, run around a whole bunch of picks, shoot a wide open three. So he was trained like that. He learned that from his daddy. So that's instilled in him. You gotta have the stamina to be able to run completely like you're a soccer player in basketball instead of taking stuff off. Instead of like you notice Trey when he get the ball and you know when he's tired because he walked the ball up. Somebody as fast as Trey Young should always be trying to push the pace. But
Thank
we
you.
don't. You know what I'm saying? And even then, we're still a top 3 team in the East in the NBA is scoring, but we can't stop a cold. So again,
I know. Yep, it's about
we
that one.
keep talking about Trey Young scoring, but Kool-Aid inherently scoring is not our problem, brother. Our problem is building up
It's
a big
defense.
enough defensive wall to hide Trey Young and the other
everything is
minus
important.
Trey.
Everything is
But
important, man.
Kool-Aid, what I'm telling you, look, what's important to this team is if we took off and was in the middle of the pack
I've been hearing
defense,
other people talk other than y'all, man, and they do not blame Trey for all the defenses
I'm not.
fold.
Look,
Do you not
Who
we
blaming
understand
him?
what
we
I'm
have a
saying? It
OG,
takes
team.
you
more
Yeah,
than
can't.
but
one
He,
person
he's
to
not
make
blaming. He's
defense
not blaming
fold.
Trey for
Kool-Aid,
the defensive
God, man,
issue.
but when y'all talk defense,
All we
y'all keep
signal
bringing up
is
Trey
Kool-Aid.
name.
I'm not just saying
okay.
Team
Trey.
That's the
defense is
point I'm
trash. Yeah,
making.
but Trey be trash too a lot. Yeah,
Monte.
I know he
I'm
be
not.
trash. That's not
all
the
right
point I'm
then.
making. It take everybody to play defense,
We know
man.
It
I
that,
ain't
man.
does,
What are
saying
bro.
you
that.
talking
It
about, Kool
does.
Aid?
Man,
You
Kool
talking
Aid, what
different.
he do
We
switch?
understand that.
Kool-Aid.
You keep saying
Everyone
what y'all
knows.
did. No, we don't. Come
It
on,
take
bro.
everybody to play
We
defense.
know
Do it
that,
not.
Kool Aid.
Well,
Kool-Aid.
why
You
every time it
literally
always go to
Everybody knows.
Trey
Everybody
playing
knows that's the
defense?
problem.
because he's the. I mean, because most teams design their offense on hunting him. You know what I'm saying? Those are just the facts, bro. Now, do we have enough? What the? Do we have enough defense?
That ain't me. That ain't me.
Somebody need that. Somebody need to drop.
That's
What
John
in the
playing
world?
around.
That's John.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
Kenny
John.
Blacks.
John, that's you. Yeah, that's you, John. Sounding like
Really, really,
I don't know what you sounding
really, man,
like, bro.
really. Oh my goodness. Really?
John, mute yourself, bro. Mute
Mute
yourself.
yourself, John. John, you got to mute yourself.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, mute.
Uh,
Mute central. Thank you.
no,
So
look,
Larry,
yeah, it's
what would you propose, Larry? What would you propose to augment the roster?
the augment the roster, man. Like,
Oh,
first, augment the roster. I kind of agree with what people say about
John, mute yourself, bro.
John, stop doing that. Please.
John, mute yourself, man.
John, try to leave and come back.
Yeah,
you
leave and
gotta
come
leave
back.
and come back,
Yeah,
brother.
leave and come
Like,
back. That
we
might be
can't even
Mike. That might
understand
be
what you're
Mike can
saying.
counter.
Oh,
Yeah.
good gracious!
John, mute yourself, bro.
Goodness gracious.
Go
But
ahead.
now,
Go
All right,
ahead, man.
so yeah,
the players that we need on this
yeah.
team to help, like, I don't want to have a sluggish team like the one that AI had. But again, to have your number one best player, undisputed best player on the team, being a 6'1" guard is just so hard to build around. You definitely need the wings to defend so you can't switch. Because when you have Bogey and Trey, or even DeJounte is not the plus defender that we all thought he would be. So I do agree with you on that. But again, I do feel like that even if we want to have championship aspirations, we do need a DeJounte type on this team. Now, maybe if he could play better, you know, on ball defense instead of just being a ball hawk in the passing lanes, I agree with you on that. But again, just trading them away for like now laters and you know what I'm saying, and some wings, like what OG said, I don't know about that. I would love to have Herb Jones, even if it's just Herb Jones in a pick. I'm not looking for two picks. If I get Herb Jones in a pick, I'm good with that. But again, the Pelicans are improving because they have Zion. So we're still wishing, you
Who's
wishing
gonna
for
be
Big Cat, which would be a perfect fit, in my opinion, for Trae Young, because he's a dominant big. Even though he doesn't play big, he commands a double team. You know what I'm saying?
And can
But
score.
I don't think we'll get him because his team is playing well. And unless they have an epic, like if they lose in the first round, if they lose in the first round, then that scenario might happen, man.
Wait. What team?
With
Minnesota.
the Timberwolves. If the Timberwolves some way somehow choke in the playoff.
But
Okay.
didn't Cat just resign though?
And they
But
probably win the
no, he
first
didn't
round.
resign. He didn't resign. He got a player
Did he
option.
sign like a year or two ago?
I think he has a player option on his deal.
Who, Cat?
But yeah, I think Cat
No,
got
he
a player
locked. He
option.
locked in, bro.
Yeah, I'm about to say, cause him and
But they,
Gobert are
but
locked
they,
in for like
they have to they have
like
to move
half
off
half
of
a $1 billion. Some shit like that.
they're past the
Okay.
hard cap next year. They have to
And
move
then
off of a contract.
Okay. So I see what you're
so
saying.
might take him
But
for-
what I will counter you with, Matt, is that if Big Cat had a choice to go somewhere, out of all the teams in the NBA, there's going to be a lot of teams vying for his services. Okay. And we don't have the picks to compete with, I don't know, the
Nobody.
Nets. We don't have the picks to compete with the Nets or the players to get off. You know what I'm saying? They could get Cam Johnson, they could get Cam Thompson and Pitts and put Big Cat with Mikael Bridges. Now they're better
But
than
we
that.
have something that they need:
What?
a young point guard.
No, they would ask for Trey in a
No,
they
trade.
don't.
Mike Conley just resigned
No,
too.
they say
Why would they
he's
I,
saying
I
they
said
yeah,
a
asked
he
for
young.
Trey.
re-signed
I
for
said
2
a
years, but I'm
young. I
saying,
said a young point guard. They can move that contract for Mike Conley. It's $12 million a year, I think. He
yeah,
can
Mike
move.
Conley's deal is cheap.
Yeah,
My thing is this:
that's. But they
if
need a
they're asking,
younger. They need a younger point guard that is going to be there for their window,
yeah,
and
Trey
that's
makes half the money
no,
that
not
Cat
Trey. I'm
will.
talking about DJ.
I understand
Not
that, but
Trey.
they're
He's
not
talking
gonna
about
take.
DJ. He's
They're
talking
not
about
gonna.
DJ. No.
They're
we're
not
not getting
gonna
no damn
accept
cat wins for
DJ,
DJ and
and
whatever.
we
It
don't
ain't
have
happening.
draft capital to add with that.
It's not happening.
No.
In
You
June,
see what I'm
we'll have
saying?
4 first-round picks we can trade in June.
Bro, they're not getting taking that. Trust me.
They're not taking no picks, man.
Look, we're the only team that's gonna accept draft picks when Trey Young is in his 11th, 12th, and 13th season. You know how idiotic that sound, Matt? Nobody else want those besides the Hawks because they screwed themselves. They're gonna take those picks and try to move into the draft in one of these years that the San Antonio is controlling their draft picks. That's all they're gonna do. So again, when you really look at it, I don't want to get rid of Trey, but I just looking at this organization failed Trey like they failed Dominique, like they failed Pistol Pete. I mean, it's watch, rinse, and repeat. You know, we got rid of the best coach we ever had because we wanted to tank to get Trey. It worked. We got him, but our organization has not built the right team around him. And I don't give Travis Slink any slack because he drafted DeAndre Hunter and Cam Reddish in the same draft. I just don't.
Yeah,
So
okay,
again,
yeah.
guys,
That
it is
one,
what it is.
that one, yeah, those ones he missed.
Well, hindsight is 2020
Those
anyway. So
ones, those
draft
All
is a
right. I
crapshoot.
mean, we got hindsight, but it is what it is. We know what the history is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, that's kind of how I look
And
at it, guys. I don't want to fail Trey
I
Young,
gotta say,
but his path is going like,
I don't either.
dang.
Well, Dame also failed
And
himself
you
because
on to something
he
with
had
that one.
time to
Hey,
show he
you
ain't
on to something with that one. I think Larry's
I don't think so.
I think Larry's right on that one.
There's key differences.
There's key differences. I'm sorry. First of all, both GMs in common as far as like playing it safe and not taking a risk. Because I remember for a fact when D'Lo Shea was over there GM in Portland for like a long time. Dude did not take not one chance at a big time trade. He kept playing it safe, which led this team being like middle of the pack as far as like contenders and all that. So that's that. Same thing with Landry. Sorry, man. They have not taken not one chance, not one risk. Basically, been kind of afraid the entire time. So that's how I see that common denominator there. Another one is that comparison as well. Both that Portland team years and this Hawks team, the same weakness. Both teams are missing the wing. Both teams are missing wings. Apparently, isn't that right? Both teams are missing wings at that time, which has been another reason why the Hawks been kind of terrible. So, anything I'm saying wrong here?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Hello?
We missing you. We missing wings. We missing real serious wings.
And I like Nilo Shea, but
And
I
I
thought
think
Russ's
the thing is-
organization he never got right.
No.
But basically,
That
what I'm listening to
dude
what
was
Dick
so
is
scared to
saying.
take a big time risk. That's dumb.
Well, I mean, he was brilliant at drafting guards. I mean, McCollum.
Yeah, he
Lillard,
drafted
Bryan.
guards.
Yeah, I mean, he's great at building.
Struck gold on Nurkic. But here's the thing: your best. But here's the thing: the best. Who was his best wing at that time as a GM? Who was his best wing?
Probably
small
the
forward,
Prince.
power forward. Who was his best wing?
Probably the Prince.
Huh?
The Prince. What was his name?
Yeah, Prince.
But,
Prince and what his name?
Torian Prince?
Sure.
No, not Torian Prince. They call him. He was a prince in his country. I forgot his name.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm talking about.
Okay, I'll tell you this right now. Alpha Camino was one.
Yeah.
Alpha Camino was our best win.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, him.
And we needed scoring at that time. The dude could not provide enough scoring. you can provide defense for not scoring.
They called him the
So
Prince.
Was
and
it Tayshaun Prince? Mikey said Tayshaun Prince in the chat.
No.
No.
no,
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 he
we didn't
named
have
it. He named it, but I'm
no, he
saying
never came to Florida.
his nickname was the Prince. But yeah,
Yeah.
but there's and on top and the coaching. You know, I think Snyder is levels ahead of Terry Stotts. So I mean that
I don't know. I don't know. At least this dude for once got to a conference finals with an injured team. So I'll carry on with that. Because I haven't got past the second round.
Yeah, but
you show Terry Stotts ain't better than Quinn Snyder for one. Because yeah.
I'll say no. I mean no.
Until Quinn Snyder win more than any other previous coaches, he ain't better.
Hey, that's just me personally. I think Terry Stotts ain't just a bit ahead just because he at least got to a conference.
Yeah, Larry, I'm not as doom and gloom as everybody else. Like I said, you take the next 6 months to kind of recalibrate the roster, and then you're ready to go. It doesn't need a massive overhaul. You need to revamp the wing position. You need to add another big. You need to get a backup point guard.
Matt, you want to get rid of the whole damn team, half the team on the team. So that's not a little revamp.
Man, we need improvements, not like
a guard or no. We need dudes.
JJ
I mean,
become an all-star next season.
You need about
already
6
had
new
enough
guys.
setbacks as it is. We need improvement stats.
You need about 6 new players. I mean, I don't think
that's a lot, Matt.
That's 6 new players, like half a roster.
And we're your coach playing. Like, we're your coach playing, man. Man, we're your coach
what I'm
playing.
saying is they don't have to be. They don't have to be star players. If you swap out if you swap out Garrison Matthews for Kelly Oubre, that's easy.
Do you really think?
First of all,
hold on. Do you really think? Hold on. Do you really think the Sixers are taking Garrison Matthews for Kelly?
No. I'm just, not him. Literally, I'm saying a player like
and
that.
he just signed on that team this year.
By the way, this is not 20 hindsight. I last summer I was saying get Kelly Oubre, please. He's only $2 million, but I was told he wasn't efficient enough to be on the Hawks.
So Matt, finish name the rest of stuff you talking about. That ain't no tweaking. That's overhaul.
That's an overhaul, bro. That's
an overhaul, especially what I hate, especially with Quinn Snyder playing like 9 guys a game. That is an overhaul.
You only got 12 active players, bro.
We don't have no damn resources to go get people.
Yeah.
Well, in June we'll have 4 tradable first round picks in June.
No, why would you want to trade more first round picks when you don't have any for the foreseeable future for like next couple of years? That doesn't make any sense.
Because I thought we were trying to compete, not draft young players.
First of all, the roster you have right now is cooked. Let's be completely honest. It's the wings league, and your 2 best players are guards. Like that's where Portland went wrong, and they realized that, and they're trying to pivot now.
That's why I said earlier. You didn't hear me earlier. That's why I said to move DJ so we can reallocate that $30 million.
No. But yeah, you're saying reallocate, but you still want Trey to be your best player. If Trey's your best player, it's not going to work. It's a wings league. You got people
that's your opinion.
No, it's not my opinion. It's a fact. You got people like. You got people like Jokic. You got people like Luka. You got people like Giannis, Tatum.
And Luka and Trey has won the same amount. Luka and Trey have won the same amount.
You're missing my point. I'm talking about player builds. These NBA players now are 6'7", 6'8", doing it all, and then you want to be your best player, be a 6-foot point guard? Come on,
man. You can't have a play shot. Look, play shots are horrible in 2K now, man.
But let's look at the team that has that wing that's led by their. Let's look at the team that's led by their 2 wings. That archetype you're talking about, Boston. They haven't won anything.
They gotta go.
Boston is led by 2 wings. How come they haven't won?
First of all, Boston, fine. Boston's a cool excuse, but let's be real here. They were still growing into their prime. They're entering their prime right now.
Yeah, that team is
But
still young.
so Boston's really like
Yeah.
that. They're in their like. I'm talking about people like in their prime. It's like who are like competing for championships. It's players who are 6'6" and above, right?
Okay,
They're
Trey gotta
wings.
go, y'all. Trey
They're
gotta go.
wings that can play both sides of the court.
So what you
And
telling
that's
me is what you telling
every
me
single
is
NBA team has at least one person like that.
Yeah, and Trey
Except
gotta
for the
you
go.
Hawks.
telling me that so you telling me they haven't done what Trey hasn't done. Trey's not in his prime either. So
Trey gotta go. He gotta go. Everybody came to the conclusion
Okay,
Trey is the 6'1" and can't win a championship.
Okay,
Hold on,
okay,
hold
okay,
on.
so
I mean, I
okay,
just
hold on, hold on.
He
When
played
Trey gone, he gotta
he
go.
played Trey
I need
Young's
to ask
prime,
him this.
but there's been clear improvements for those two wings in Boston, and Trey has been the same, basically a little bit better every single year with his efficiency.
but SS they're each playing next to another all NBA player. What all NBA player is Trey playing next to that can alleviate the pressure?
No one.
That's why
What all
that's
NBA player has he ever played with that can
okay.
alleviate the pressure?
But you fail to realize they picked the wrong player built to start their franchise around.
Trey gotta go, man.
What they got to do?
The only thing I back up on that, the only reason why I back up Matt on this is because, in my opinion, Luka would have left the Hawks. How badly run we are.
Yeah, he would have left a long time ago. He wouldn't have stayed with Coach Pierce.
Because, I mean, when he came out to have a
So
championship.
SS is your contention that Boston would be the same if they didn't have Tatum or Brown, if they only had one of them?
No, they wouldn't. They wouldn't be. That's a
No.
bold-faced lie. Trey Young ain't never played with anyone of the ilk of even Porzingis.
Jaylen Brown.
That's the only thing that I will
That's
knock
what I'm
you
saying.
on
So
that. SS.
I know what
Your
you're saying,
argument is
SS, but
flawed
look
when
at
you
the
say it
roster.
like
But we
that.
want a championship, man. You're not
Wait,
gonna
Marcus
win a
Paul said what?
championship with a
Your
6'1"
argument
guard.
is flawed because our organization has failed to build around 6'8" Dominique and 6'1" Trey Young.
But no, you missed my point. I wasn't talking about I've talked about like the type of player, right? I'm talking about is Trey Young 6'6"? No.
No.
Is
I
Trey Young
understand what you're
6'10"?
talking about.
I
The
know,
archetype of
but
player.
I'm just giving you an
What I'm
example.
saying is
I'm giving you an
that Trey Young
example with a
has
team
never
that has
had
the
a
archetype
true
you're
number
talking
two
about.
on his
They're
team.
still not successful.
I
Trey
know
Young has
that.
never had a true
I wasn't
number two
talking
on his
about I
team.
wasn't talking about his teammates. I was talking about player builds, and he brought up Boston.
Okay.
He
I
said
know,
Boston
but
hasn't
that's
won
what I'm
anything
saying.
yet.
A team that has the player build that have two of the player builds that you're talking about hasn't won anything.
I didn't say two. I said every team has at least one, except the Hawks. That's why I said.
Maybe JJ could be that, but we don't know yet. He has to develop into it.
Well,
That's the only thing I can
a team
counter.
that has two has
But
not
even
won
then,
anything.
this is
So
a team full of bad defenders.
Becky
That's the
said a
problem.
6'1" guard cannot win a championship, y'all. We got to get rid of Trey.
I mean, I
History
just
has
disagree. I
shown
think
a 6'1"
he's
guard
shown.
has not won a
I think he's
championship.
shown when
You
he has
want a
competent
Isaiah
championship,
teammates, he
Thomas.
wins.
we better go on and get rid of Trey.
Isaiah's outside of Isaiah Thomas.
When he
That's
has competent
absolutely
teammates,
correct.
he make it to the conference finals.
Look, guys, we got an
He hasn't
incompetent.
had competent
We've
teammates.
been having incompetent owners since the Atlanta Hawks been in existence, man.
Basically.
They ain't gonna never win anything. That's what I said when I first came here. That's why I made the joke about the 25 and a logo, because just to be
So
entertained.
why
Because they're
you keep
not gonna
talking about
win
the other stuff
anyway.
then?
Because they're not
That's
gonna
what the whole
win
point.
anyway. Because my point is they're not gonna win, man. They don't win. It's not a winning organization, bro.
But I get it, Kool-Aid, but you keep saying different things, bro. That's
Yeah,
all I'm
because
saying.
I be playing around back and forth saying different things. That's my
Well,
point.
so
My
Guys,
point is
then.
that
Make your
we are
point.
not a
one of
win.
our
My
Kool-Aid
point
be
is that we are
trolling.
not a winning organization. Landry messed up this whole team. The ownership messed up this whole team.
Whoa.
They in a funk. They're in a bad situation.
I totally
They
agree with
can't
you.
trade stuff. They can't get rid of stuff. It's in a bad situation, man. You see
100%
what
agree.
I'm saying?
Now I can get with you.
Now we done came to the conclusion that you can't win with a 6'1" point guard for a championship.
I didn't
Because
say that.
history show that. Now I'm just saying what a lot of people saying. I ain't
I
say
said
you
it.
said. I'm just saying
It's hard.
what
It's
a lot.
hard.
But it's hard
I
because
said
Becky
it.
said it. Becky said it too. Becky Hammond said it. So the history shows it. So therefore, even though this 6'1" guard took us to an Eastern Conference final and a step on the ref almost to a championship, it done show that we can't win with one. So obvious wherever this organization is now is in a funk. They'll mess this whole thing up now since the Eastern Conference Final, and it's been going down ever since. And it's in a funk. The ownership are messed up. The manager is messed up. They got bad coaching. They got bad players, and it's in a funk now. They got to make a decision. I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't think they know what they want to do right now because they so messed up. They don't know if they want to tank or they want to go and get into the play-in. They don't know what they want to do. But the
They're in no
team,
man's land. I agree with that too.
yeah, they're in a no man land, and the team that they got right now, we don't know where it's going to go. And like we said, it's crazy if you really thinking about tanking right now. You will be playing your young people. You'll be playing your rookies and your draft
we're
picks
not.
if
Our
you
coach
trying to
won't do it.
tank to see what you got and go on. Do what Luka didn't have no problem with tanking. They didn't have you had Luka and Kyrie Irving didn't have no problem with tanking last year.
Nope.
So I mean, and we shouldn't have no problem with it either, because we look at what we got. We need. I mean, now I'm gonna tell you, if this management ownership had, like I said, the ownership and management had some guts, they just get out the scissors and start cutting. Just cut and tank. Cut and tank.
Oh,
and
Guys, I
then go
heard a
get your
stat.
picks. And then if you get your picks, if you get in now and get in the lottery, get your picks, and then maybe you can take 2 or 3 picks and go get somebody that you want on the team to start winning. I mean, but it's a chemistry to all of it, but it starts with the management and the ownership.
But
It's a mess
here's
right
also
now.
something
It's
too.
just a pure mess.
For every championship level team, there's at least a core 3, right? So the Hawks know that they want Trae Young to be part of that core. After that, you can say Jalen Johnson, sure, but Jonte Murray, like, it needs to be a combination of wing, guard, and big, or wing and big, or big
two
and
wings
guard.
in a 2 wings in a guard,
It's not
wing
going to
guard
cut
big.
it.
Now, from my point, I think we could win, and I know y'all disagree with Trae Young being little. He need a big scoring center that play defense and offense that can score on his own. Let me tell you what Trae said. If he said they asked him if he played with Shaq, he said if he played with Shaq, he said, well, what about y'all be killing on the pick and roll? He said, well, I won't have to run the pick and roll with Shaq because Shaq is big enough to set a pick that I would be open.
Yeah, I remember that.
So he said that. So what I'm saying is that you put a big center with Trae, so he won't have to play that pick and roll all the time. And then when he do go in the pick and roll, the center won't be able to get so much off the floor for them to ride them out. So it would be a whole lot different. And then if you give him and with Quinn want a 3-point shooting team, you cannot have guys on the team that shoot 28% from the 3-point line. You cannot have that. Trae, and I'm telling you, if Trae Young would not have no problem going 15-10 or 15-15 a game if he can kick it out to good shooters. I mean, look how many shots they missed tonight. That could have been that Trae probably could have had a 15 assist game.
But Kool-Aid, your theory gets shot down when you look at everyone shooting 50, 45, 50%. The bad shooters tonight, just hear me out. The bad shooters tonight was Bogdan Bogdanović and Trae Young. Okay?
Correct.
So it's not every night. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's not every night. But my point.
Did you guys hear this stat? The Hawks are 750 and 750.
Well, now they're 750 and 751.
Oh my God, that is the model of mediocrity. And I hate.
That's what I said. We're not trash. We're just mediocre. It's a difference.
That's worse, actually.
I would rather be trash than mediocre, because mediocre means you're in.
You would rather be the Pistons. You would rather be the Pistons.
Hawks history. Go back and look at it.
Because the Pistons know they're rebuilding and they're on the upward trend of we're playing our young players to hopefully in 3, 4, 5 years we'll be good enough to compete.
3, 4, 5 years.
That's the Pistons timeline. But the Hawks are mid, so right now they're just wandering around the desert, not knowing what they really want to do.
And that's Hawks history. Hawks history have always been mid.
Sometimes you gotta be trash to get good.
Back in the day, man, they always been mid.
That rarely works.
Like the Timberwolves were trash a couple years ago. You know that. and now they're nice. Sometimes you need to be trash to get good, but you staying exactly in the middle. Look at Portland. They were in the middle of the pack for all those years, and now they just said, "Fuck it, we're done." So where have they? They haven't gone up or down with all those years with Dame because they've been mid. Like
Yeah. You
Timberwolves cut
can't
their
go nowhere mid.
Timberwolves had a crew. They cut their losses. So we're gonna start over, and they got
Well, but
Ant,
that's what.
and
But
they
that's.
got
But
Cat,
that,
and now they're
I would
nice.
say SS. I would say they did more of a retool than a rebuild because they still had Cat. They never lost Cat, right? They still kept a lot of their picks. So I mean, I won't say that they a rebuild. They didn't tear it down to the studs.
They got
It
rid of
would
Kevin
take
Love.
a good manager.
No. They got rid of Kevin Love. They got rid of Zach LaVine. They got rid of Andrew Wiggins. They traded most of their good players. The only one they kept is Cat.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about with Trey. A foundation.
But you still missed my point. They weren't mid at that point. They were bad. That was a bad team with just Cat. So you
But
still
it's gonna
missing
take
my
a
point.
good
And then
manager.
they got Anthony Edwards.
Exactly, because they were trash.
That was a draft, right? Anthony Edwards was a draft.
Yes,
Yeah.
he was.
So
Because
tank
they were
this,
trash.
tank it.
So exactly. That's why I say only way either rebuild and build a championship through the draft, or you have to buy one. That's the only way you can do it. But it's gonna take to buy one and get free agents to do that.
You're
It's
gonna
gonna take
spend
a
some
darn
money.
good manager to know what he's doing and a good ownership to know how to play with that money. If they
And
don't know how to do that, they're not gonna get it done.
they got ready to break the bank too. They can't be shipping out these
Yeah.
what you call it checks,
But
these discount veteran
you
checks
need
to
a
try to
manager.
get a
Hey,
championship.
you need a manager like a pimp. He got to be talking to the players more
Hey,
so.
you might be right. Why you playing Kool-Aid?
Yeah, I'm saying you need a manager like a pimp because you got to talk to the players to get them to buy in, man. You got to get them to buy in, almost like recruiting, like when college guys go and recruit, they talk them guys to buy in, them parents and them players to come play with them. That's what you got to do. You got to do that, man, because when you go after them free agents, you got to talk them into a common, man. You got to find the one that like PJ, and I'm looking at PJ over there at Dallas. I'm like, dang, how y'all make that moves and those moves that you made to get what you got now with Gafford and PJ, and now y'all taking it to a whole level after tanking, and then you got Lively in the pick. Now y'all looking better. So it's gonna take a darn good manager to make those right decisions. Either you're gonna go in there and tank, or you're gonna get them scissors and start cutting. See, but the coach got to be in on the game too. That's the thing. And our coach don't seem like he in on that game. The coach don't seem, he need to be playing on young boys right now and start tanking right now.
Everyone on the Hawks are on different pages in the book. They don't know what the fuck we reading. Someone's reading a line and they're like, huh? Where are you? I can't find that line. Well, that's because you're at the back of the book, dummy.
Landry say one thing and the coach is like he doing something different. I mean, like really. I mean, for us not to make a trade, I'd rather see any trade, man. Anything. Off the bench, trade or something. Give me something to show that you got some heart, Landry. Come on, man.
Do what the
Well,
Hawks
no, I agree with that. Like you said, if that player isn't gonna be here for the long term, then no. Wow.
I mean, give me some heart, man. Make a move, man. Give me some heart to make a move.
Why do that? And I'm trying to secure a top 7 pick.
Hey Matt, picks ain't finna do it right now, bro. It's not. Drafting's
I'm
not
not
finna do
saying
it.
you necessarily keep the pick, but it could be valuable.
But again, what you giving up for the pick?
No, you get the pick because of your record.
Okay.
Right now, I think Tankathon has the 8th overall.
What's lottery? How many in lottery? How many picks in the lottery?
14.
14, right? Okay. Crapshoot. Right? So you're gonna get a pick and try you get your pick for now, and then you try to trade it in the offseason to get what?
If I take that, let's say it's 5th or 6th, whatever. I take that 5th or 6th pick and I put it with DJ. Now I can get something back.
Like what?
I could probably get Herb Jones now.
Who's are you giving her? You giving the number one pick and DJ for Herb Jones?
No. I'm just saying that's an example.
That's my point. I'm trying to get to something that's realistic. You see what I'm saying? What's realistic? That's the problem. I keep saying we're in a dilemma right now. There's a lot of key guys got locked up this year. The availability of the guys is limited, very limited.
Who knows? I might be able to get Donovan Mitchell. Who knows?
I don't want that. I don't want.
So
Donovan
you
Mitchell.
want another small guard next to Trey? See, that's my point. That's exactly my point.
I mean that doesn't
you
necessarily
you have the wrong formula. You have the wrong formula to build a championship
What was
team.
that guard, Mikey? What was that guard Mikey was talking about? That shooting guard that he said that played both ways. I forgot his name.
I'm saying since I already have a wing, I already have a big. I have two bigs actually.
But you're trying to get rid of the big. Well, no, you're trying to get rid of one of them, right?
No, I don't. I'm not talking about Capella. I'm saying I have a Conwu and I have Mo Gay.
So if you but we ain't seen Mo Gay, bro. He's light right now. I'm gonna call him a small forward.
That's 6'11".
It don't matter the height. He's light.
Hey, there's some 6'11" power small forwards in the league. He might be very light. You right?
Yeah. So so we are in a dilemma, right? And some decisions need to be made. What this gonna look like, right? Either I'm gonna just tell you like this: the coaching trash right now because he's not getting the best out of these guys.
Crazy.
You can say that all you want to. That's my opinion, right? So you're trying to trade DJ. You're trying to trade Capella. Who's gonna be tough? Okongwu is too damn small, right? I don't need a finesse.
Hunter
big.
can't play more than 30 minutes a game.
You know, I don't need a finesse big, right? JJ still developing.
Man, we need a pimp for I'm telling you, man. We need to go and be able to sweet talk some of these players to come, bro, and play.
This is what needs to happen,
man, for real, man.
This is what needs to happen. We need players. We need our players. So first of all, the front office need to show that they're gonna spend money because don't nobody trust this organization. Nobody want to come to this organization right now.
Do the Hawks remind me of?
Who that?
Have y'all seen have y'all seen Friday?
Yeah.
Remember when Smokey's mom told him to get some cigarettes and gave him a $1 bill? He's like,
yeah,
that ain't enough, and she goes, make it enough. That's exactly what remind me of.
Yeah, you're right. So now, see, this gonna be a 2-3 year thing. Then Trey gonna be up out of here.
Right. 3 years he'll be gone. I agree with that.
Yeah. So like I gotta agree with Kool-Aid. Somebody needs to start pimping on. We need to pimp over here something because we are in a dilemma, right? The available people that are available. It's not. I don't see a lot of game changers out there, right? You got to get dudes. You see what Phoenix did. You see what Dallas even going to get Kyrie. They fuck it. We're going to get Kyrie, right? That's the kind of moves you got to make. And the availability of some of them dudes ain't there.
Even the Lakers, they got LeBron. They traded everything for AD.
Yeah, and got a championship out of it.
Well, I like when I was looking at the Lakers thing and what his name said to Shaq. He said, Shaq, come here and play with us. See, that's a pimp talk, right?
Yeah.
And we got a rookie that you and him gonna come together and y'all gonna win several championships. That's a pimp talk, right?
Absolutely.
And you know who that young rookie was out of high school that was finna come play with him. And Shaq said, and then he said, and this is what I'm gonna give you. And he saw them numbers. He said, okay, I'm a Laker now. That's a pimp talk, man. He showed the numbers and said, I'm gonna go get this young boy named Kobe. Shaq didn't know nothing about Kobe. I mean, he seen him a little bit in high school, but he wasn't looking at him like that. And then he put him in there.
It's gonna take players
free
talking.
Agent and
players
that.
Getting together like, hey, you want to team up?
But then the owner was willing to go do one thing though. They didn't get to that championship till they when they got Phil Jackson.
Mm-hmm. You need a coach.
So then what that pimp did? He went and pimped Phil Jackson, and he had retired right from Chicago, right?
Mm-hmm.
He pimp talked him out of retirement to come coach the Lakers.
As
That's a
long as you
pimp
check me.
talk, boy. That's
Yeah.
a pimp. That's a pimping right there. That's all I gotta say.
That's old school right there. Cool.
That's what you gotta get right there. You need somebody who ain't just laying up in there just playing around. You need somebody on the phone, pimp talking. Hey, da. Come play with us, man. This is what we gonna do. Look at this is the figure I'm gonna give you. Yeah. I think you and Trae Young or whoever gonna do this. You see what I'm saying?
And it's gonna take maybe Clutch Sports getting in on this. Well, of course they're already in here on it. So
yeah, I mean,
that's I mean, and that's just real talk, man. Matt, that's all I'm trying to say.
You looking at some
talking
of these
about something
guys.
that's unrealistic right now because
Yeah,
availability is super.
Like I
hard.
said, I don't think the roster need is going. I don't think it's going to take 2-3 years. I think it's going to take 6 months. Now, 6 months to get us right on the right track. Maybe another extra year to get us over the top. But you know,
what that look like, Matt?
Like I said, why I don't why I know y'all don't like the players that we have, but as far as the next up players, but I already have my center. I already have my available. I already have my wing. I don't need those positions filled. I just need supplements to those guys I already have.
Who's available?
I mean, we don't know. We don't know who's going to be available this summer. Every year, inevitably, there's a playoff.
Hold on for a second. Hold on. Well, let me be clear. What I'm talking about, what all NBA player game changers available?
I'm just saying we don't know right. We don't know right now. We don't know. We know we anticipate Donovan Mitchell being available.
No, we don't. I'm not anticipating nothing. That's speculating again. That's my whole point.
He don't have a player option this summer.
It doesn't matter. I don't know what he got. My whole point is Donovan Mitchell by itself. He gonna replace DJ, right?
Who?
Donovan Mitchell.
I'm just giving the options that's available.
I'm saying, but if you talking about Donovan Mitchell, you talking about him replacing DJ, right?
Possibly.
Right? Okay, so would you get a little bit more scoring and what else?
Mainly what I get and what I've said all along, you get next to Trae something he's never had in his life, which is his NBA career, which is respect. You have somebody who the defense actually respects and won't shade.
Mitchell's an all-star, right?
Who?
Is Mitchell all-star?
I think he's a 5-time all-star.
Okay, so then we have an all-star with Trae. A real all-star.
A real one, not an injury guy who got in because somebody got sick.
Hey, DJ is a real all-star. Now what?
He's an all-star one time.
I don't even think he got an all-star ball.
There's too much redundancy if all you have to show for your core. Hold on, is also a bunch of shot checking guards, bro. Because there needs to be some versatility on the team, so when it's not working, they can switch and do something else.
I mean, I would prefer to put that money in the wing position, but I got to look and see who's available at the wing position this summer. But I mean, I'm just saying what we anticipate right now. I mean, obviously, like I said, every year in the playoffs, there's a disappointing team, and somebody from that team becomes available. It happens every year.
Yeah, so we know what a good manager would do. He'd be looking at all them free agents who contracts is about to come clear, and he got to start. But he should be coming to make a decision on who he gonna pimp talk to come play him.
Right. The year before Mitchell and them got there. I mean, the year before Mitchell and Gobert got traded, they were saying one of them was going to leave. Nobody thought both was going to get traded. So surprises happen every offseason. You just got to be in a position to capitalize.
No, but if you
was a real good pimp talk, he could talk. If he was able to pimp talk Durant to come here when Durant was looking for a place to go, man, that would have been a real good pimp talk right there, bro.
If you was watching that Utah Jazz team, it was clear that none of them want to be there. Gobert and Mitchell.
But I'm just saying, going into that summer, it wasn't expected that one was probably going to get traded, but nobody expected both. So I'm saying surprises like that happen all the time. You just got to be prepared.
Kyrie choose to go
we can't operate off surprises. We don't have the assets to operate any kind of way.
How did Kyrie end up in Dallas? He chose to go there, right?
Yep.
He
No,
picked Dallas
no.
to be
He got
his
traded.
team, right?
He got traded. He got traded from Brooklyn.
No, he wanted to go to the
Right, I'm
Lakers.
saying, but he made a decision to leave Brooklyn. And he had a decision on somewhat on where he wanted to go.
Mm-hmm.
He wanted to go to the Lakers. He didn't want to go to Dallas. But I mean, he took
Yeah,
it.
but I'm saying, but it wasn't right for him, so he had certain
But I'm
places
saying,
where he
okay,
wanted to go.
Dallas got Kyrie Irving with less assets than what we got right now.
Right. Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
So you can make stuff shake. You just gotta be paid a little bit more.
Because you need a pimp talk. You need somebody to be able to pimp talk you into doing that.
And I really have a lot of faith in. I know Damon don't, but I have a lot of faith in Landry.
I don't have no faith in Landry, man. Landry is disappointing to me, man. He the one that got the team all messed up. I mean, I know Travis started out with his picks in the beginning, trying to build around Trey, but Landry just got it into a knot, man. It's like one of these knots where you trying to untangle it, man. You just keep untangling it, and it's frustrating. You got to put it down, man.
I won't say that at all. He's gotten us great financial flexibility with Okongwu's contract and DJ's contract. He got what looks to be a really good rookie class, at least if we're going off the G League results at the moment. A really good rookie class. He was able to get Quinn Snyder. So I mean, he's done a lot of good things. And
Quinn trash. We're on the 500.
I mean, but no, we don't.
Hey, who got that background noise, man?
We don't care about this year. We're not focusing on this year. We're focusing on the future.
Kool-Aid, is that you? No, Matt or SF?
Not me. But
I don't think it's me.
We're focused on the future. We're not focused right now. We're focused on the future.
So it's Damon, Matt, or Thug.
Welcome back, guys.
I hear it. It's like
because I just muted myself. Mute yourself for a second, Matt. I don't hear it no more.
All right.
Been SS.
Hey, can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, man, because that stuff we were
yeah,
hearing trash.
I can hear you a lot better now.
Now, all right. Now I got Kool-Aid.
Oh yeah, I'm here right here, man.
The hoe that this pimp need to talk to ain't been made yet. I don't care what kind of damn pimp talk you do. You not getting anybody to come here, man. Not under this present situation. No, sir. Nobody's coming here. That kind of pimping was dead in the 80s. That was when you didn't have no jobs to go to. Nobody, everybody doing all this type of stuff. Now they switching teams. That's not gonna happen, sir. No. This season is over. And what really, you just need to stop watching the games. You just need to stop watching the games right now because it's not gonna get any better. You only have 26 games left in this season. 26. Okay?
Yeah.
Hey, this is the only thing you're gonna do is worry yourself into a heart attack or a stroke.
Well, I'm cool, man. I'm good. I'm good. I
Just
understand.
The NCAA tournament about to start.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
That's what y'all need to
do. Hey, John, that's just wishful thinking, man. I'm just saying what I wish we could do that, man. I mean, like, but that's the only way we're gonna. We in a bad situation, man. We're in a bad situation.
Yeah, you, man. Look, you in jail with no parole, nobody putting nothing on your books. You better be standing up against the wall or something you don't want to happen finna happen. Because this is what this team is right now. Now you're gonna have a couple of games where everybody is hitting shots and where people are going, it's gonna give you a little hope. But don't drink the Kool-Aid. Don't drink it. I've been trying to tell Damon the same thing, but no, every time we get on a little win streak and we shoot a little bit or whatever, hey, don't pay no attention to that. Just like the Wizard of Oz. Don't pay attention to the man behind the curtain. Don't look at him. This is over. 2023, 2024 is over.
Did you see the at the end of that game? You see who was laying out the fans that they showed on the camera? Those two Raptors guys, right? The two fans, they were Raptors. That's how I've been lately. I know when I go up in there, man, I'm gonna be slowly surrounded by the other team fans, man. That's just the way it is. I'll be at that Utah game. I'm sure the other guy who won the ticket for that Utah game. Who going to that Utah game? Who won the tickets?
I must have missed that draw. But like I said, now, all right. Everybody keeps putting up this stat or saying this that we are the number 3 scoring team in the league. But what do we always say? Yeah, you may be, but you're not scoring at the right time.
Absolutely.
You're not scoring at the right time. You know, and then automatically, now Kool-Aid, I was listening to y'all talking. Trae Young is a defensive liability. All right. But look at this, Kool-Aid. No matter what 5 you put on the floor from this team, whether it's on the bench or whether it's the starters, no matter what 5 you put on this floor, they are a liability on both sides of the ball, no matter who you put out there.
Right, that's what I said. The team is defense is insufficient.
Well, it's offensively insufficient too.
Yeah, like I say, that when I be saying clutch, I be saying hit the shots at the right time.
See,
that's why I use the word clutch.
That's the point. I guess it's time to go backstage. I don't know what I have to do. My mic is red. I must be dead.